moved to like 4 or 5 countries in less than 2 hours.
And that's how we start the stream, everybody. Belgian news.
So we've just been discussing how that Australia is occasionally on fire and flooding at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it just so happens that Australia is bigger than a large chunk of Europe.
Why are you doing hentai now, Trym?
It's not hentai, it's
Yes, it is.
It's not hentai, it's
Your
Western
definition
porn.
of
Get it right.
hentai is really soft, my Belgian friend. Get on our level.
Look, she's playing with his gun.
I'm not on your level of degeneracy yet.
Yeah, that's why
Well,
I'm
get
saying
good.
get good.
Maybe when I will go more like in touch with Rosa and the stream and all, maybe I will be more contaminated. But yeah.
So this is going to be Stormy's tattoo design, is it?
Pretty much.
So it sounds like Ardent's got a lot of work so that he matches Homie.
Yeah. Work out, Arden.
Yep.
Degen Belgian. There we go. That's a good one.
But yes, we were talking about how there are places in Australia that when it's the rainy season, they get cut off completely by road. Because there's large chunks of Australia that are dead flat. So as soon as the water rises enough, water does its thing and everything is under.
And it became Crockland.
Yes. Literally Crockland.
If it ain't the birds, it's a fucking crocodiles.
Unlike you weirdos who can take an afternoon trip to 4 different countries.
That's actually fucking true.
Yes.
Exactly my point. Australia being larger than most of Europe, yeah. We can have very different climates at very different times. So we can have it be snowing and on fire and underwater at the same time.
Snowing in Australia?
Sounds like the fall of Atlantis. Maybe Australia is Atlantis.
Where in Australia do you have snow? Like, did you ever see snow in real life, man?
No.
He doesn't live high enough.
I don't live low enough. Remember, I'm in the southern hemisphere. I have to go south to find snow.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is... wait, is it summer for you or some shit?
Yes.
I would have died twice in like 2 days if I were in Australia.
Oh, it is the funniest thing in the world to be at the international airport and watch the Euros when they finally get to the exterior sliding door. The door opens and you can see them stop like 5 meters before they even get to the door.
Yeah.
Walk up 5 meters away from it, the sliding door opens and they just stop dead because they've just been hit by 35-degree air.
Actually, that is pretty much how it is when we take like a vacation in the Mediterranean. And everybody sits in the airplane. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be nice with heat and warmth. And the airplane itself tends to be pretty cool, right? The air there is pretty cool, cold.
Yeah.
And
many conditioner.
Yeah, and there's many unfortunate fools who decide to like, nah, I'm just gonna sit in my long pants and 2 layers of shirts. Immediately the plane opens and you're hit with a physical wave of heat.
Yes, literally. Like you can, it's like a wall. You can just see them stop dead.
Yeah.
Just a collection of Euros and their luggage, and they just stop. And you can see the look of realization on their faces. Welcome to Australia, motherfuckers.
You're on fire.
Yeah.
It's literally the meme of SpongeBob, you know, the one fish with a backpack, and he's on fire, and like, normal day.
Man, I still remember my first wall of heat moment. We were going to Crete, to the island of Crete, and I was like, no, I'm okay. I always liked wearing a lot of shirts back in the day. Heat didn't really bother me as much, and then I went to the Mediterranean, and that shirt came off damn quick.
My worst experience in the term of heat and all, it was in the Canaries Island when I was very, very young, and yeah, not cool, not cool.
What were
You're
you packing
basically
heat?
in Africa.
Africa is worse. It gets 50 fucking degrees down there on a normal day.
Yeah. Oh, Shade was saying, when I think of Australia, I imagine it's a larger, less freer version of Texas. Not entirely wrong, but think Florida. Well, it's like Texas with two Floridas stapled on the east side.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Because they're fucking crazy and it's full of humidity.
Oh, I mean, at least you
But
got weapon, nature.
Not really. Yeah, unfortunately, nature's an equal opportunity, asshole.
Yeah. Hey, at least nature follows the right kind of politics. It hates everyone equally.
Yep.
Prime
Dear.
Night loves to sauna. When I worked with sanitation, we had to clean the. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so sauna and hammam and stuff like that, that's nice because that's just like maybe an hour or so. But yeah, no, not for a longer period. That would be
We
hungry.
actually had the closest sauna on our boat.
I don't know about you, Trym, but when it's very hot, I tend to be a lot like nervous, but like aggressive. Like I feel aggressive and I want to punch things for no
Yeah,
special reason.
your body
I hate
can't
that.
cope with the heat, I guess.
I hate that. I want to be in Siberia. Cold.
Okay, fine. Or just move to fucking Honningsvåg. It's a quote unquote city up in the north of Norway, and it's just a cold hell.
That's nice.
Ew.
Sounds nice.
I'm a summer child. I prefer heat.
Here's a thought experiment for people. Australia is only a smidgen far smaller than the contiguous United States. That's how absolutely fucking massive Australia is.
Hey, when I saw
However,
that my entire country could fit in your state, I was like, yeah, Australia, big.
your entire country could fit in my city. What the fuck are you on about?
And Norway isn't exactly small. It's just you get really surprised by its sizes. You'd be like, oh yeah, Norway, it's fucking huge. It's like, no, you're not huge. You're just really tall, but you're fucking skinny. Oh Lord.
I'm a dwarf, so I like.
Oh wow, Norway's land area isn't even in seven figures. Norway is 385,000 square kilometers.
That's a lot to us. Hey, at least we're bigger than Belgium.
Fuck you.
I'm
At least
sorry,
Norway's
but
a real country.
I got a rib on someone to save my own
That's okay.
my own non-existent dignity.
My state Trym is 1.853 million kilometers squared.
Oh, look at you with such a large country size.
Yep, and our population is just a fraction of yours. Unfortunately, they're all idiots.
Congratulations. I mean, I like to think the best of Norway, but unfortunately, I've been on a 2-hour drive today, so my opinion of the everyman person is a very negative one. Nothing gets me angrier than shitty traffic, and nobody knows how to fucking drive in this area. Oh god, pain. Sorry.
Yes, primed. 90% of it is wasteland. We call those bits center.
Sorry, I had to listen to something.
It's like
It's one of the critical differences between Australia and, say, the United States is the middle bits of the United States are actually useful.
So you're saying that Australia is useless?
The middle bits.
And the cities.
So more than 75% of Australia then.
You can't exactly use desert for much.
I mean,
Like,
there's a
at least in the
surprising amount
central
of.
United States, they have some rain.
But in like
Grow hardy crops.
the desert part, you know, because there are many deserts in planet Earth. They are not useless. There is a very impressive amount of biodiversity in the desert.
Okay, and how much of that can I eat?
He's got a point.
It's
And I'm not eating the fucking bugs.
then not much, but there are still quite strong. To be honest, life in the desert. In the surface, yeah, everything is dead, but yeah, you'll be surprised.
I mean, reptiles
Yes, but
taste like chicken according to
it's
some
used.
people. Besek the lizard hunter. Crikey. Though
Now
one
I
thing
imagine
happened.
Bezek
Nobody.
hunting.
Oh, what?
No, I
Sorry.
imagine Bezek hunting spiders and scorpion and bugs and eat them.
No.
Insect Dundee.
Tarantula tacos.
Insect delenda est.
I need to watch Crocodile Dundee. I never watched it.
The Shade Master says the vast majority of Australia is a barren wasteland where God sends men to die. And the rest of it's California.
So, hell.
Yes.
You
For
just
my
said hell
information-
twice.
For more information on Australia, check the interview I did of Bezek when he speak highly of his own country.
Yes. A very enlightening interview. And I'm surprised over how calm you were during that interview.
The only thing in Australia that should be high is where we hang the politicians. But wait, what?
I mean,
Yeah, you can go on, it's not my
I
YouTube channel.
disavow. Oh, I disavow this, and this is a completely not nice, Besik. Oh, how could you? Follow us on Sultan's Shadowlay every Saturday for more in-depth explanation.
Yeah. I'd like America to invade and bring us freedom and democracy.
Oh yeah.
Or just freedom. I'm getting a bit over this whole democracy thing. Universal suffrage, not such a good idea.
Well,
it turns
universal
out.
suffrage in that everybody suffers.
Yeah, but that's true. But
Well, I'm just gonna cut that conversation off before we go down the usual tangent. It's a bit too easy. It's a bit too easy. Oh
yeah.
man. But other than that, though, speaking about the Prime mentioned a sauna. It reminded me about when I was aboard the ship during the Christmas trip. We had a bunch of Americans and Brits, and as they do when they are on cruise ships, they tend to get drunk.
Oh
and,
no.
And we have 2 saunas, one for men, one for women. Unfortunately, the
Not
one where
mixed
the
sex, bad.
one
Bad.
where the turns out that there were 2 groups of dudes who couldn't sit in the sauna together. So one group went into the women's sauna. And
oh no.
turns out there wasn't enough enough steam. So there's a cup you can throw water on, and there's a cup and a bucket of water you can throw on. Nope, turns out this guy decided, no, I'm gonna pee instead.
Oh.
So
Oh Lord.
so we closed off the sauna for the rest of the trip. So, and this was the second evening out of an 11-day trip. No, the people who did it were actually
Idiot.
British.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Never underestimate the power of British redneckness.
Yeah.
In fucking deed. It's like nobody was allowed to fucking use the sauna for the rest of that trip.
Nasty.
Yeah.
They just had to go and ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, they
Yes.
did.
What the hell is wrong with Americans?
No, it was actually
No,
British people.
British.
Oh, in that case, never mind.
Yeah.
They were
What is
probably
wrong
drunk.
with British people?
I mean, they did spawn the Americans, so.
But I have another question. What is wrong with Canada, Alden? Please explain.
Oh gods, where do I start?
That's the topic for
That's
Sultans.
Sultan's topic, yeah. Leave that off until Saturday.
Yeah, remember what Bezic was saying about high places and hanging things?
Oh no, I totally disavow this. Oh dear, Ardent, how could you? Follow us on
I
Sultan's
have
Shadowlay every
to-
Saturday.
I have to make
I
the
blame
joke,
Chris for it, he
Alden.
started it.
Yeah, sorry. I have to make the joke, Adam. So, Adam, did you shill for me? Did you work for me, slave?
I believe I have been a good slave master. Yes.
Aren't you supposed
You
to say
did it
For the
massa?
record, you will never hear me address you as master again.
You didn't show picture in your live stream.
That's because my live stream went crappy. I'll do
Yeah.
it this week.
I know. What happened exactly? Like Streamlabs crash?
Streamlabs finally shit the bed totally, and I'm just done with it. I switched to OBS Vanilla, and my god, it's so intuitive compared to Streamlabs.
I told you.
Yeah. I
Hold
think
on,
though,
I'll-
if I had tried jumping into Streamlabs or into OBS first, I wouldn't have quite gotten quite as easy with it. So
God
it did
damn,
help.
it's getting crowded in here.
I know, busy.
Hello,
Sorry,
hello, Shade. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I did not want to storm on the Kanaka-san stuff or whatever Ardent was just talking about.
Well, as an American, you're patriotically obliged to rag on Canadians.
This
Well,
is true.
yes.
Like Norwegians
However,
on Swedes.
this is a strange event in which I must now hit on the British because these slimy fuckheads have done some nasty shit because it is not only did they piss in like the sauna on Trym ship, but the nastiest thing is like the worst people who go visit the red light district in Amsterdam, like they actually did polling on this, are the fucking British.
Um,
I wish
So
that was a joke.
I have to interrupt this announcement to bring this conversation to bring this announcement that apparently we can stream on Rumble now.
We can?
Excellent.
Awesome!
Nice.
I have no idea why,
Fantastic.
but it's offering me things.
Ooh. I mean,
That's always good.
Always
perhaps
accept
they
candy from stranger, Bezek. Good idea.
maybe they
And
decided
then
that
put that stranger on blast on Not Swatch.
whenever
I have to
non-swatch comes on, we just automatically link to Rumble from now on.
I have to say, this live stream is pretty woke because it's diverse. We have a Canadian, we have an Australian, we have a Belgian, we have a
No,
Norwegian, and
that's
an
not
American.
diversity. That's not diversity. Diversity is when there are no white people.
Yeah, but
no,
it's
diversity
a
is when
step
there's
in the
nothing but
right
black women.
direction.
Yes.
Don't be such a downer. It's diverse. Shut up.
Okay, who turned
It's-
into a kid?
I
It's
think
the
that
perfect
Shade
kind of
actually
diversity.
did.
Oh. Goo goo gaga.
Yes.
Which is the
See?
typical Trim reaction.
See, we're oh come on. See, we're child friendly, I promise.
Oh god. On this stream.
We'll educate them. We won't nonce them. There's a difference.
Speaking of children, I remember that Bezek was quite happy of the live stream we did last time on my channel. It was like, yeah, it was nice. It's different atmosphere and ambience than when I do on the Sultans. You mean not wanting to kill yourself? Yeah, something like that.
That's I don't believe you.
That's what he said.
I said it was a different ambience, yes, but I don't know about the other part.
I remember it. It was a victory for me. I make Bezek happy twice in my life. One was speaking with John Wick, and the second one interviewing.
John Wick.
Full diversity when it's as dark as the Congo. This is Prime
But
Night
don't speak
2023.
about the Congo.
What happened in the Congo? Huh? Whatever
Leopold
happened in the
Bingo
Congo,
Bongo?
Belgian?
Look, bingo, bango, bongo.
That's a good.
It's unfortunately
take over the
lost
Congo?
in history.
No.
Look, all I want to know is, did you get my wife's diamonds?
It's definitely possible. It's definitely
I don't
possible.
care. I don't ask. Oh, speaking of blood diamonds, have any of you seen the Adam Sandler movie Uncut Gems?
No.
No.
Oh my. Okay.
No.
I was shocked watching this movie that Hollywood made this movie because holy shit, guys. Like the worst stereotype of the Jew of the chosen people you've ever heard is in this movie. And Adam Sandler, like this is the most irredeemable shyster you've ever seen on film. And he's played by Adam fucking Sandler. It's great.
I liked how you
So,
corrected yourself in the last moment there.
so you're saying
And
that there is an Adam Sandler movie worth watching?
exactly.
Just the
Exactly.
one.
And, no.
Besides Little
You
Nicky?
will okay, you will watch this movie and all the stereotypes that it covers about the chosen people, and your jaw will fucking drop. Like it's that on point.
Jesus, on point is wrong.
Impressive.
Don't get those spices now. I'm
No. Adam Sandler did it for me.
lovely.
I didn't have to do a damn thing.
Yeah, but you know that Susan doesn't really care where it came from. The band hammer must swing.
Well, look,
Damn a bitch.
all I'm saying is that speaking of the Congo and Blood Diamonds, if you want a movie about the quintessential uh friendly chosen person merchant, you need to watch Uncut Gems because it is a gem.
Just fucking. Oh, I love it. It's funny.
Oh my! You will watch you will watch this thing in like for me it was like a mixture of like amusement and horror. I'm like, they're saying it out loud. They're saying it out loud. They're saying it out loud. They're saying it like it is full frontal anti-Semitism from an from a Hollywood film, and you're sitting going, "What the fuck am I
Isn't Adam
watching?" Holy
Sadler the quote unquote
yes,
part of the chosen people?
yes.
There is
Adam
an echo.
Sandler, Rob Schneider, like there's a bunch of them in Hollywood who are like not leftists, not ideological morons who are looking at what's happening in Hollywood and going, we need to do something different. And so when Adam Sandler did Uncut Gems, and I watched it alone.
How old is it?
And
How
thank
old is that movie?
it's not like it's maybe 2 years old,
Oh, nice.
maybe 2 years.
Maybe Adam Sandler finally went, well, clearly I've got no chance. Clearly I've shot my career in the fucking foot,
Oh,
so I might as well
I'm,
make something funny
I
now.
apologize. It was 2019, so it's 4 years
Yeah,
old
that
now.
feels like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it does feel like 2 years ago, so I apologize. But yeah, 2019. Holy crap.
I mean,
Well,
Okay.
his career's been dead for decades, so it's not like anything he says in the movie could hurt him.
and also it's the whole point
Yeah.
that the anything after 2019 happened because the two following years are just so dead they can't even be accepted. That's my opinion.
Well, we basically skipped 2 years by force, so
Yeah.
but we can't go into details on that because Susan's a
Oh,
cunt.
exactly.
Am I allowed to say that Susan's a cunt? Probably not, but screw the bitch.
Oh no! You hereby have the Trym trolls permission to call Susan a cunt because she is a cunt. I'm being careful with certain topics here for of course for posterity's sake, but calling people what they are is not really, at least in that way is not a problem here. Just don't get too far into it. Let's see.
Oh, dearie me.
That's life. No. Let's see. Just fidgeting around a little bit with the line arts. Ooh, look, I made a mistake. Fuck. Hey, look, I made another mistake. Fuck!
Oh, look, you are a mistake.
Well, that's my life story. That hurts. That hurts, but it's also true, so I can't refute it.
Oh, dearie me.
Didn't expect the Belgian to bring the fucking knives, but okay. Fine.
Big oofs. Big oofs from
Hey.
the Belgian.
What did I just miss?
Uh,
Why do I have the suspicion that it had something to do with me?
No,
No,
no.
no.
Everard brought out the fucking knives and stabbed me.
he
Oh,
he
well,
didn't just
fine.
stab him in the back. He twisted the knife.
And when I turned around to
Besides,
look him in the eye, he stabbed me in the gut.
With a little
Well, as
kiss,
long as it's
because I
Eastern
know that you
European,
love
we
it.
don't mind.
Hey Trym, did you even need to turn around for him to stab you in the gut?
Well, I'm actually now I started getting smaller too, so.
Oh,
No, to be
Uh,
fair, I've gotten smaller, so yeah, I actually had to turn around a little bit.
we need to talk about the standards of affection showing in Scandinavia. It's a very funny thing.
We're not just going around kissing everyone like some freaks.
What, Swedes?
Well, I was actually aiming for Belgians, but Swedes also.
How do you greet people in Australia? Like
Handshake.
you handshake or a kiss?
G'day, cunt.
Insults, that's it.
They're
Because
not insults, they're
apparently
terms of endearment.
in Scandinavia you never kiss people.
No,
In the
you kiss
exception that if
people
you
when
want to
it's
fuck 'em.
when it's proper to do so. You don't meet someone, kiss them, and then just okay. No, it's a lot more of an intimate gesture in Norway. In Norway, we handshake when we meet someone. What's in
Is pizza
Belgium? You
delivery a
just
lot
go
more
right
exciting?
for tongue immediately?
No, we kiss on the cheek like hello, chick.
Okay.
That's it.
okay. My dear Belgian friend, you have to realize in the Nordic countries, they do not kiss when they meet on greetings because if they did, their faces would freeze together.
There you go.
It's just not practical. Now, if you were in like Belgium, France, Italy, it's a little more practical.
Why are you like half a continent away from your microphone, by the way?
When did they
He's
throw the
got a
shade
kid
master
to
down the well?
He's got a
Well,
kid that he
because
needs to
I'm-
control, I believe.
Ah.
Exactly. I have T-Rex, and she's demanding ramen, so
Oh.
I have to dad as I
Can I
troll.
have ramen?
So
Someone send me
as
ramen.
forgive me as I'm being wholesome and degenerate at the same time, but daddy's
How
got to do work.
dare you?
Yeah. But also here's another thing. Prime Knight is also right. Norwegians and Swedes aren't the issue. The thing is we have been scarred by our neighbors, the Finns. Because when you get within a certain range, they are, instinctively bound to stab you.
What are we talking about here? Women?
We're
No sense, because if that
we're
was
talking
true,
about why Norwegians don't get too close when we meet each other.
Because you're women.
Because you're all drug psychopaths?
Well, Finns, but we're not exactly perfect either, so I can't say too
I'm
much.
calling bullshit.
To be fair, if you're going to war in the winter, you probably want a fin.
Yeah, I mean, no wood is as dangerous as when you hear the wood start speaking Finnish.
This is true. When the
It's
trees
almost as
start
bad as
talking
when the
Finnish.
trees start speaking Vietnamese.
Or when the roof starts speaking Korean.
Now, roof Koreans are more discriminate and have better trigger discipline.
Yeah, but
This is
still, if
very
you're a
true.
bad guy going to war, the last thing you want to hear from a roof is Korean.
I'm sorry, but if I hear the roof speaking Korean, that's a good fucking day.
I still can't hear him. But he still talks.
Barely, I can hear him.
It is the price to pay of making sure the kid doesn't set itself on fire.
Yeah.
This is
Good
true.
dad. Good dad. Proud of you, man. I can't hear you, but proud of you.
The kid cannot set himself on fire if the dad
It
already
is
did it.
it is concerning though that the stand for a good parent is don't nonce the kid and don't let it set itself on fire.
The age-old adage. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce that word, Prime. But you should always be aware when you hear something start playing polka.
Yes, and then just carpet bomb the area.
Yeah.
Taki Jarven.
Speaking of polka, polka never dies.
Polka never dies! Okay, one guy is acceptable. When God's chosen knight plays polka, then polka is cool.
Yes.
God, I'm looking forward to the next Dresden Files book.
In the meantime, if you need your polka fix, Trym, I would recommend Weird Al. The Al Yankovic story. If you haven't seen it,
Oh, is it good?
it's extremely entertaining.
Oh, great. I was honestly kind of worried that it would be, Hollywoodified, to be honest.
And speaking about books, I
In
will
a way,
shame myself
yes,
a bit.
but
Give money, please. Thank you. Keep talking, Albert.
speaking of shilling, please join myself and the Shade Master for the Shades of Dominion tonight on his channel.
And
Do you,
also,
do you
we're-
want to
we're
give
not
us a
only-
link that isn't broken, Chris?
What?
Your link's broken. Go fix.
Not supposed to be
turns
broken.
out the only one who's able to shill properly on
fuck.
this channel is Besic and Ardent. Ardent! Come on, snap.
Yes.
Hey!
Don't forget
I was
to
trying
buy
here.
things from Trym.
Huh? I didn't hear you. What?
The Shade Master said he was trying, and I said, don't forget to buy things from Trym,
Yeah.
and also send the Sultan's money because Bezic needs beer and plane fare.
Yes. Also, so at some point this spring, hopefully, I'll have my own merch store set up.
Excellent.
Yes. So we'll see how that turns out, if it crashes and burns or if it works out. Who knows? Watch in the
Or
future.
could do both.
I mean,
Speaking of merch stores,
yes, but before
Yes,
we go
please
that,
check
we
out
need...
www.sultansofchadelet.com.
There we go. The original, the inspirator, the thing that
Slash
started
shop.
it all. The Sultans of
Yes.
Chaudelet shop. Give it some love.
yeah. Hopefully, the hosting doesn't run out before I get paid again.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I need to pay the hosting again.
Oh, okay.
It's expensive.
Yeah. How much?
Damnable money.
How much
Yeah.
for hosting a site?
However much.
Well, the one thing is, in my merch store, it'll only be like stuff I do myself and the regularly affiliated stuff. Everything that is Sultans related will be sold on the Sultans shop. That's part of the Sultans brand, so that's going there.
Speaking of things that you can buy in the Sultan store that you cannot buy anywhere else, you can buy a shirt featuring a wood chipper and a free text field that I am probably legally obligated to not tell you what to do with.
We can only hint to it, and then when we get to
Yes.
Rumble, we can give you some advice.
But working on the logic that the merch provider would probably not be terribly satisfied if I included certain phrases on it. But if I put a free text field on there and then say the purchaser wants to do it, it's not my fault.
You know, Bessig would make a good Gork or Mork because he's really cunning.
But is it brutal?
He's either brutally cunning or cunningly brutal. I don't... either works from time to time. Depends on what
And-
day it is.
And apparently, Sweden has found the largest deposit of raw mineral on planet Earth.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweden?
I mean, the Europe's largest deposit of raw earth metals.
Well, now they're just gonna keep ignoring that because they're as crippled as Norway in using their natural resources. That's a Scandinavian issue that pisses me off.
We'll check if it's fake or not, but
But then again, this is a Sultans thing. Fucking hell. I haven't been on Sultans for so long, it's starting to slip in on a daily
And
basis.
whose fault is that?
Work.
No, it's Trym's.
No, it's work. I blame work.
Well, add more so that you can live off of that and you don't have to go back to the boat.
I'm trying!
You're very trying.
Yes.
I will post the news. I will post the news in the Europe section.
Nice.
And yeah,
Eesh.
it's quite recent apparently.
Anybody got the link to the
January
Sultan's
12th.
Discord?
So it's today.
Yeah.
Rare earth metals. Interesting.
Yes.
But are they culturally enriched?
That's a theme for Sultans. But most likely no, Sweden. What? Let's see.
All
Boy.
right, the Fraulein is fed.
Yay!
Since I'm sitting here at the computer anyway, I should probably do the assets for the Sultan's stream.
You probably should. I mean, there's only 2 days left until the stream.
Yep, well, that's it. It's close enough. I might as well just get the assets done since I'm sitting here.
Yeah. Also started. I've ordered a tattoo. I'm gonna take a tattoo on Monday.
Is it the magic
You're getting a
triangle?
tattoo?
Yes,
Or
I'm
someone
getting,
else has ordered one from you?
I'm getting a new tattoo. I'm drawing a tattoo and I'm getting myself a tattoo this Monday.
Ooh.
Yes, I am.
What are you planning to get?
I am going to take the full Elden Ring, and if the tattoo artist is so inclined, we're going
He's getting
to
a
see
tribal
if...
penguin.
Huh? What? Sorry, I didn't hear him.
He's getting a tribal penguin.
A tribal penguin? Where did that come from?
I don't know. It's first thing that leapt to my mind. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Holy Trym, you're getting a midget from Fantasy Island.
what did
Speaking of, I did just watch the Man with the Golden Gun again last night. Good movie.
Your hearing ability is as an old man, at least.
So Trym is going to get
The Elden
magic
Ring
circles.
from, well, of course, the Elden Ring game. Really good game. Check it out. Really frustrating, but fucking awesome. And
you know what? The Elden Ring is what I got for Christmas. But
was it
going
the
on.
game or was it something else?
Oh, it was the game.
Nice. But I hope that we can get the Elden Ring, but each part of the Elden Ring is a great rune, and if the tattoo artist can make it work, we're gonna see if we can have each ring colored as each respective great rune. So either everything is gold, everything is black, or there'll be different kind of colors for each part of the Elden Ring.
So what did you start playing as on Elden Ring?
Confessor.
I did Prophet.
Yeah, I did the full faith. I planned to do a full faith, but then I ended up really liking the Golden Order, so I'm now doing a int faith build.
Oof.
Yeah.
See, I ran into the first boss, and I'm like, I'm really underpowered here. So I just leveled up my dude till he was like 30 faith.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Margit the Fell Omen is cool.
I will try it maybe someday, Elden Ring, but
You should. It has a lot of Berserk inspiration there.
I know it's a gameplay that I'm more like I just want to have some fun time of player.
It is fun. And it's really grind friendly too.
I don't like
Grind friendly.
It is.
No, it is grind friendly. It truly is.
There's nothing friendly about grind.
Yes, I
depends.
agree.
When I mean grind friendly, it's easy to just lose yourself in the rhythm. That's why sometimes I like grinding in video games. Sometimes, not this heavy bullshit grind, but you can just lose yourself in the rhythm of it.
It's not so much grinding as you actually feel like you're earning something with each kill.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And it's
when it becomes tedious and annoying, that's when it becomes like a proper classic grind that it just pisses you off.
What's the easiest build in Elden Ring?
that depends on your playstyle, but I hear that the astrologer is really good. But again, I went for incantations, and they hit like a fucking truck.
Yeah, yeah, they do. And you know what was weird is I was playing as like the faith build, like the incantation magic caster, the prophet,
Yeah.
and I didn't know how to use magic yet. Like I just kept using the sword at like weak ass 10 strength, and I kept trying to kill things, and it was not going very well until I learned how to use the incantations.
Yeah, but then
That, that, that
you can also do like a mixed build, like for example, finding proper good faith weapon. Like the best faith weapon for me is the blasphemous blade you get from Rykard.
I haven't
That
even gotten that far.
the when you meet a giant snake that keeps speaking to you, that join family together, then you know you're on the right track. Now kill that guy, take his soul, rip it apart, or sell it to an old crazy lady. No, take his soul, sell it to an old crazy lady, and then you'll get a golden sword covered with the writhing, suffering flesh of 100 knights.
Nice.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound like good times.
not for the knights, but you get a really fucking powerful sword.
Yeah, fair.
Nice.
Yeah. And I
And
used
have
that
you
sword,
gotten
and it pretty much fucking has pretty much fucking carried me through most of the game.
now? Have you gotten the pata yet?
The Pata?
Yes, it's the
Oh yeah,
the
the fist
cipher
weapons,
pata.
right? Oh yeah, I have the
Yes.
cipher Pata, but I haven't made a build around that. Also, you have a sword version of that.
Okay.
Wait, you haven't even gotten the
Yeah.
Lenny and Dell yet?
Probably not. I haven't gotten the Black Flame sigil yet.
Oh, dude, that's in
Yeah.
Godric's castle.
Yeah, that I'm still like I am like maxing out the first area. Like
Oh, dude, just run into Godric's castle, fuck around a bit there, behind a closed door, and a few fucking rats. I hate Elden Ring rats. Just kill them, loot a chest, and you're able to throw big black balls of fire.
nice. Nice.
Yes, which is the is the fucking iconic weapon of a bunch of god skinning apostles and nobles who like to skin gods, flay gods alive, then take their skin and make clothing out of it. And
Sounds
honest,
legit.
and they also have some of the best goddamn OSTs in the entire game. Just do yourself a favor, just search the Godskin Apostle or Godskin Noble soundtrack on YouTube and listen to the OST. It's fucking beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. But you can
Okay.
also do the mage build because it has the glintstone sorceries are really goddamn good. But if you're doing like an int faith build or a faith int build, you can find different kind of spells that work really well. Though they're really limited in some ways, but also they may hit like a goddamn truck, especially if you've killed the malformed undead fetus bird in a certain zone and take his sword and claim it as your own.
Hmm. Now, have you discovered the area that's like that takes you underground on the far like the far right of the first area near the small Elden tree?
Uh oh, there, far right. I thought you meant Brazil. I mean Caelid, but no, you're still meaning bottom of the map. Yes, I've been there, and it's kind of a cool place if we look away from all the giant, horny spirit giants who large, massive, quivering arrows into you.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I was just wondering if you had discovered that area because I found I'm like, what is this? Am
Yeah,
I going back to the beginning?
the first time playing Elden Ring, it is a love letter to exploration games, and it's one of the reasons why Elden Ring is one of my favorite games ever because it really just it gets me in the same way that playing Legend of Zelda gets me. I love running around discovering things.
Trym is a
Yeah.
fetish for magic forms.
Magic what?
Magic triangle, magic circle.
Yeah, I know you're trying to get under my skin, Chris. I know you are. You spent the entirety of yesterday trying to, but I'm not gonna let you.
Ah, you know you love it.
Uh-huh. You're insulting my
Forms.
religion, but I'll let it slide, my friend. I know that the sacred goddesses are going to condemn you when you die, so it's okay.
The
Well,
god of my
speaking of like,
universe are stronger.
Uh-huh. Right.
I mean, speaking of like, sacred forms, how many of you are getting Harry Potter Legacy? Because I am. If there isn't a pure blood like player guild, I'm making one.
Wait, what? How? Excuse
To
me.
be
You
to
can
be
make
honest,
guilds?
to be honest, I have like a temptation of getting the game just to
Wait.
piss off the
Okay,
everybody.
okay, okay. I'm now going to admit how out of the loop I am. So, what's the thing about the Hogwarts game? I thought it was just a shitty Harry Potter game, but everybody's like reading about it.
Every
Yeah, but all our favorite idiots hate it
every
because
single woke
J.K. Rowling.
SJW are crazy about it.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
mean
Yeah.
that in
all our
itself is a reason to get it.
right.
Okay. 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 Allow me to explain.
Please.
Apparently, Hogwarts Legacy is a horrible game because you get to play an evil protagonist if you want.
Wait, what?
You get to explore the dark arts. Yes, I'm not bullshitting. You can play an evil protagonist in frickin' Harry Potter
So I can go
of
around
all.
yelling cadaver at people and shine green light at them?
Yes.
They have a special arena for it. Yes. Now, in addition to this, apparently, they're also trying to mass tag the game with things like Nazi, transphobia,
Capitalist.
um, capitalist. Yes,
Okay,
all,
can,
and
all,
can can you stop? I'm trying not to spend too much money. You're giving me like more and more reason to buy it. The
so
right people are
and
hating it.
Trym
Are
is
okay,
you
having the
already
Kegger
joking?
reaction.
here, okay, here's
Already joking off, Trym?
No, I'm too busy drawing.
no.
Trym is
That's
having
my
the
job right
Krieger
now.
reaction, Christopher.
Now, you have to imagine what this sounds like to to the dear Shade Master, who even when he was in middle school reading these Harry Potter books, already knew when the first two had been released before the full set had been finished that he was a Slytherin. I knew I was a Slytherin. I had no shame being a Slytherin.
But
Now,
Slytherin is for
I can
politicians.
and now not just politicians, but like the powerful. Merlin was a Slytherin.
He was?
So yes,
Well,
Merlin
he
in
was a
J.K. Rowling's
politician.
world. Yes.
Condemned.
So, anyways, so in any case, now we've gone full circle. Harry Potter is now the platform of the alt right, apparently. Uh, and and hashtag pure blood,
Sorry.
which is a Harry Potter curse for it to exclude the muggles from infiltrating their society. They made up this phrase pure blood, which is now a phrase for someone who didn't get vaccinated. So okay, so so now me, who's always been a Slytherin, always knew I was the bad guy, I can now, as a right winger, go into J.K. Rowling's world
Don't
that is
get too
going to be
far into
built.
that one. We know how a certain woke GK is gonna react, but I'm getting where you're going at, and I
So
I want to
so
play
and
this.
it's being billed as massive online multiplayer. So I'm thinking,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go in to Hogwarts Legacy, become a Slytherin because that's what I've always been, and I'm just gonna start the Pure Blood clan because why not? I tick every fucking box.
Oh boy, this is going places. This is going places. I mean, I might not Oh, I don't know. I'm not much for online games in that sense, but if I'm not getting it myself, I'm definitely gotta give it a look at least.
Yeah, because and unsurprisingly, for those of you who didn't already know, if you go on Steam right now and check what is number one, it's Hogwarts Legacy.
Man, I'm gonna
Hog-
check. I'm gonna check this out when I'm done streaming.
I pre-ordered it because I told you, every single one of you, if I can't join a Slytherin pureblood guild, I'm fucking making one, and we're gonna do. We're gonna be hate agents across the school campus
Isn't that what
for no
Slytherin
reason.
does, though? I mean, that's
Yes,
you're following you're following the lore. That's what you're doing.
I guess I am lore consistent.
No wonder lefties hate it.
Exactly.
Ugh.
Who
Sorry,
who
not
knew that of all the
lefties, just wokies.
yes,
A certain
and who
a certain tater has proven that you know. God. Anyway,
Greta
sorry.
Thunberg.
Now I'm dragging into that part. Sorry.
I'm not
oh,
sure I get what you're going at, but it's probably not appropriate here.
Nah, I know.
Either way.
So
well,
someone is calling me, so I have to leave you guys. Sorry.
Later, buddy. Nice talking to
oh,
you.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you for coming.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Cheers.
Off with his head.
Hasta luego.
The Belgian has been banished.
Back to France where he belongs.
And Belgium.
Cursed bog German. I mean bog Frenchman.
Hey, Chris, if you're listening to this, we still love you, man.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
imply
speak
we
for
did to
yourself.
start with.
Yeah. At least let him live
Let's
with a
not
lie.
lie to the guy.
Prime Night came with a good one. I'm not
He's
reading
going
that
back-
one.
Yes, he's going back to the Congo.
Yeah. God, that had some chili in it. I like it.
Well, he's going back to get my wife's diamonds,
Hey.
which I mean, we can't leave her going without. She's a good wifey.
I'm going
So,
to try to be thematic and be also subtle about it. Bloody diamonds.
indeed,
Hey, can you say it, Debesic?
indeed.
Sounds better.
Bloody diamonds.
Hey, there we go. See? And that is a dog whistle, if you're a dog.
Well, I mean, if
Well,
Bezic was any more
that-
authentic,
That's what's always got me about that phrase, like the dog whistle. It's like, that's a dog whistle. And who hears dog whistles? Dogs. Shut up, bitch.
Hey, wait, did I send you the dog whistle drawing I did a while back? Did you get that?
I don't think I ever got a time lapse.
Ah, shit. Well, that looks like we have to do that. Let's see. Oh, shit. Am I done with the line art already? There we go. Is Stormy still in chat?
As
I
Prime
would
Knight
imagine.
points out, that diamonds are only expensive due to image. We have tons of it. Yeah, they're only expensive because of the De Beers monopoly, which is why it's cheaper to go and steal them yourself.
Nice.
Like Chris is doing.
yes.
We don't like to call it stealing, Besic. We like to call it liberating.
Yes. But that's a very American
Fatherland.
thing, though.
For the fatherland.
For the daddy land. There we go. And with her blessing, we're going further. Let's see.
Going further.
Yeah, with that, I'm going
That does look
to
really
add
nice.
color. Add colors.
Arr.
Yes. Knife is a bit smaller, but hey, it means you just have to do a bit more stabbing before the job is done.
Well, you just pretend that the perspective is actually that the knife is kind of pointed towards the viewer.
For what now?
I know it's a dirty word to you, Trym, but perspective.
I don't don't like that word. It scares me.
On a totally unrelated note, we are seeking donations to send Trym to art school. So someone can teach him what fucking perspective is.
I couldn't help it. Sorry. No, that word is haram. I don't like it. It scares me.
Yeah, because you suck at it.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, we can all confirm.
God damn it, stop throwing me under the bus.
It's not a bus. It's a killdozer.
Oh, okay, then it's fine.
Suddenly it's okay. As long
Yes.
as Marvin Heemeyer's involved.
I admire it while I go under. Let's see.
While I'm sad we lost some wonderful people in the last year, I'm very glad to be able to point out to you that somewhere in heaven, Ted Kaczynski and Marvin Heemeyer are sitting down to a long talk together.
I thought Uncle Ted was still alive.
I thought Uncle Ted died.
I have no idea who Uncle Ted is, so I'm just not gonna say anything.
Well, we can't refer to him by
No.
name. No, Uncle Ted is still alive. Because the surname will attract
So he
Susan's
is.
attention, but
Hey.
Uncle Ted is still alive.
Well, you guys can tell me that when we're done streaming.
I'm certain we've had this conversation with you before, Trym. You were there.
Yeah, but the chance of me remembering that, Bezek?
Oh, yeah, true. Trym can't remember what he had for breakfast if you paid him.
Ray, what now?
And sometimes he does get paid to remember what was for breakfast.
Yeah, but that's only because they get paid for it. That's the only way I remember it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I pay for my own breakfast, so of course I'm not gonna remember. God damn it, I have the fucking sniffles. I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit. Let's see. Oh. I can breathe.
Lies, slander.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Who speaks heresy?
Underwater?
Under the sea. Actually, I started singing that once on the boat, and then just half the waiters would look at me like, you probably shouldn't do that.
Wait. Hang on. I'm pretty sure Under the Sea is copyrighted by Bezek as a mating ritual song.
That's not going away anytime soon.
Saying.
The creation of this meme is one of the proudest moments when it comes to the community of the Tolans.
Indeed.
My perspective and Bezek's, shall we say, potency to mermaids. Let's see.
At least I don't like Swedes like Trym.
What? How dare you? I'm insulted and my honor has been tarnished. I demand a duel.
Besmirched?
Hang
Not
on, hang
honored.
on. The first and obvious question. Are Swedes gingers?
Sometimes.
Some.
But those are the acceptable ones.
No.
Hey, 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 hey.
What?
Well, I'm not defending you, Trym. I'm
Yes.
defending my fellow gingers.
Oh, yeah. I'm a half ginger, so I'm a half blood.
Oh, please. You don't have a hair color, Arden.
Bezek, if you're going to
I have hair
repopulate
on
the
my
mermaids,
face.
you will be repopulating the gingers. Own it.
Excuse me. I have one of two possible problems with this.
Arden can be the first.
Yeah, I don't want to be Bezek's first for anything.
Oh, dear.
Oh, this took a
Oh.
turn. This took a fucking turn, alright.
Now that's how you banter, goddammit.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's one of the few things I don't understand is why people are so against banter. Because it's a great way to
Because
actually
banter requires not being a spineless little coward, thought, comedy, all the things that leftists don't have.
Ah, yes, good point.
Yes. Självtat is a word. Norwegian means you're really self-centered and too much of a little bitch to, accept some banter, some jokes.
Hmm.
So it's basically Norwegian for pansy.
No, it's that is pizza, but it sounds better when you say pansy.
Did you say it was pizza is Norwegian for pansy?
No, not pizza. Pizza. I'm gonna write in chat.
That sounds like it's probably descriptive of a body part that men don't have.
Well,
Generally.
it sounds like it, and it looks like it, almost, but no.
Oh, okay. See, if I was
Pansy
pronouncing
was...
that, I'd pronounce it pies. And then it would definitely be a body part that men don't have.
Oh dear.
You could say it's in the pussy. What?
Mm.
Always finish on the buck, never on the pussy. Family Guy joke.
Impossible.
No, impossible. How dare you?
Prime Knight is
Oh,
asking if you
no.
know what Stjartagasa means. Or
Stjärtgås?
Gasa. Stjartgasa.
I
Gosa.
have no idea.
Okay, well, look in chat and read that word that Prime Knight just posted, and see if it's familiar to you.
Well, I'm getting shit
It looks
something,
like
so
something to do with geese.
It's something to do with...
shit goose. Yeah, there we go. Shit
Ah!
goose.
Oh, so Canada geese. Okay.
We just call them Canada Gås.
Hey, we just call them bastards.
Well, annoying.
Funny,
and-
that's
Well,
what we
according to
call
Prime
Canadians as well.
Oh! Now I get it. In Norway, we have one called the rumpefräser, which means,
I'm sure you do.
I guess.
And what's that in not hurdy-gurdy?
It's, let's see. What the fuck do you call that? I need to find, God damn it, I need to Google this one.
Oh my gosh,
Did I just fucking close to
I-
YouTube? I did, didn't I?
you did?
Like a dumbass too.
No,
But am I still alive, guys?
you
appear
you're
to
still
be
alive on
sniper.
mine.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid if I closed the browser, everything would go to hell.
You appear
you're
to
still
be
alive on
no,
mine.
Oh, thank God.
that would be
I was afraid if I
OBS.
closed
Don't
the
close
bra-
OBS.
I'm not closing
According to
OBS.
Prime Knight, that word is actually a slur for something else that we can't say because of Susan.
Yep, that was the thing. Oh, but yeah, we have.
Whatever you said in
let's
hurdy
see.
gurdy.
So shit goose is accurate.
No,
Yeah.
Prime Knight is Swedish. It's not hurdy-gurdy. It's inga-dinga. Boink, boink, boink.
Oh my god.
Dinga dinga doody.
Different
Oh,
language.
all right.
Sounds the
Here
same,
it
but-
is. Butt Miller. Butt Miller. Rumpefräser is Butt Miller.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Mm.
That's not right.
But it's
Really,
usually
Brett
meant for
does
the
have
more
to be-
southern areas.
No doubt.
Oh, I get that out.
Thank you. They're subtle, but they're there.
What just happened?
Oh, it just went so far over your head.
Yeah, I did. I live in a high country. I'm not a tall person myself. Pretty
What?
average. Because it went over my head.
Oh dear gods.
Ha. Compensate in the worst way possible. Like a real man. I could go further with that one, but that would just be that would be horrible. Let's see.
Ironically, while Trym is busy doing artwork, I'm busy doing something similar to artwork because I'm building a thumbnail.
Ah,
Did you say you're making a thumbnail?
he
Yeah,
did. He did.
Speaking
in
of,
fact.
you still need to send me the highest resolution version of your logo you've got, so I can see if I can upscale it.
Ah,
Art and
I want to
scaling
hit.
confirmed.
I want to hit it with some vector graphics and see if I can make it all pretty and high res.
He wants to make you pretty.
maybe I don't want it to be pretty and high res.
Too bad. You have no
Yes, you
choice.
do.
He's gonna make you pretty.
Let me make you pretty, boy.
Oh man. And I just started rereading Berserk again.
I've never read it, so I really don't understand the attraction all that much.
I deeply recommend it because it's a series that is absolutely fucked, but it's also fucking amazing.
Okay. So on a scale between Twilight and the Dresden Files, where would you place it?
The
Well,
fact
it's
that
definitely
the fact that you
on-
that you mentioned Twilight and the Dresden Files in the same breath, it physically hurts
Well,
me.
yes,
But
if we're
as
scaling from 1 to
diametrically
10,
opposed.
I know, but it still hurts.
If we're scaling from -3 to 10, you mean?
Yeah, basically.
well, fair.
But yeah, it's actually in many ways better than Dresden Files.
Ooh,
In many
That's
ways
impressive.
better.
Yeah.
It is honestly the best dark fantasy series I have ever had the joy of experiencing, because the guy who made it has just done nothing but focus on what he's creating, and he respects his own work. Now, Miura died after 360 what 6 or 1 6. I think it's 360 chapters.
360 close enough, yeah.
Yeah. And he died, but the thing is though, Miura has this total fucking Chad bro of a best friend who's gonna help with the Miura staff to keep making the story. And the artists who are taking over will also be working with Miura's best friend, and so far the newest chapters actually look pretty indistinguishable.
Well, that's good.
Yes, I am really happy with how Berserk is currently turning out, because again, it's a really damn good series, and you're doing yourself a favor for checking it out. Let's see.
And you don't have
Yeah,
the
thumbnail is
excuse
complete.
of the author might die first.
No,
Mm.
the thing is though, George R. Martin wish he could be as good as Miura.
George R. Martin wishes he could be good.
Yeah. So the thing is though, I dislike George R. Martin. I used to like him before, but now I dislike him because he's one of those idiots who be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do Tolkien better than Tolkien and be adult and politics and blah blah blah." And it's like, "Oh, it's just a insane chick walking around shitting herself."
Yeah, incest and insanity is not better than Tolkien there, George.
No, it is truly not. And the thing is though, he is building up to something, and he was making something that looked really interesting and really good. However, he decided halfway through it to be like, "Lol, no, not gonna bother." So yeah, and I don't like it. Especially you have the JRR fanboys be like, "Oh, it's so much better and so much grown up." Dude, Tolkien has such
Grown up does not mean better.
yeah.
In fact, it often means worse.
The thing is, though, Game of Thrones is edgy
Jaded and
boys
cynical is
Tolkien.
not necessarily
Yeah.
better.
It's hot topic. It's hot topic.
Hot
Tolkien.
topic Tolkien.
There you go.
Oh, that sounds horrific.
But if you want like a true dark
Recommend-
fantasy story, then go for Berserk, because that thing is fucking amazing. Because its main character is an actual anti-hero. There are moments where you wonder, is this guy actually? This guy is the hero, covered in fucking entrails and biting down on literal guts. Is like, and this guy is the guy we're rooting for. Where you actually sit down and be like, holy shit! I know the bad guy is a bad guy, but did he really deserve this? Then you go back a few pages and you're like, oh yeah, they totally deserved this. And also the designs, holy shit. Miura he's one of those artists I look up to and just dream that I could be as good as. A master of the pen. Let's see. But yeah, it's actual proper dark fantasy without the, quote unquote dark fantasy. It is, and while it's a bit edgy in the start, there aren't many wasted plot holes in the series. Everything comes back one way or another. Of course, it's not perfect, but it's pretty much the best one I've seen so far.
I mean, it's hard to find things that are even mediocre these days.
Oh yeah, but you can't. Yeah, yeah, like Prime Night. It's like Game of Thrones have two flawed characters that you have a hard time to get invest and relate in some way. And the thing is that the characters in Berserk are flawed as well. It's just they're flawed in a human sense. Hell, even the fucking apostles, who are inhuman monsters, they have human moments. Like the best example is in the Black Swordsman arc, the first arc of the series. You have this guy called the Slug Count. He's a perfect example of human, of a inhuman human character. If that should make sense.
Somewhat.
Interesting.
It does, but no thanks to you.
No. I never said I would make sense, but I'm trying anyway. This is unusual territory for me, okay? Cut me some slack. Thank you, Ardent.
No
Now,
worries.
a quick question about, like on a scale of like 1 to 10, how does Berserk measure up in comparison to, say, Goblin Slayer?
Goblin Slayer.
Oh, it's miles better than Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer wishes it was even a percentage as good.
I mean, Goblin Slayer is still better than most shit to come out of the West in the last 20 years, but
Yeah, but it's still fucking mediocre.
yes.
Goblin Slayer is it didn't get my attention. It has some funny moments here and there, and I do like it when the Goblin Slayer goes Doom Guy on goblins, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, well, the problem with Goblin Slayer is that they think they're clever enough to go that dark, and they're really not.
Nah. I mean, the creator just pussed out after a little while anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so many other stories that start off really dark, is that, oh, we're gonna be really dark and shit, and then suddenly when they get a little further in, they just start doing nothing but tropes and shit.
Yeah.
It gets really annoying. So yeah, Goblin Slayer, it could be interesting, but then again, I'm also really tired of the whole, oh, this magic system is just D&D. Literally just video game magic, and it's okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Manga really likes to use D&D magic.
Yeah. I mean, it would be okay if they did, but fuck me. How doing it a little bit different way than literally using video game spells. Ugh. There we go.
Yeah, that is something that has bothered me with like some of the anime adaptations for like magic and whatnot. They're using things like level 9. I'm like, wait. Why are we discussing spell level in like a fantasy setting? Like the spell levels in D&D weren't supposed to be something you actually discussed. It was just like a mechanic.
Yep.
Yeah.
But here they go be like, oh no, it's a tier using magic tiers, spell levels, and shit like that. Is just you can
Like, there are some that do it okay, but a lot of them are, yeah, it's just cringe.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gamified and in a way that isn't even entertaining.
Yeah. When some of them do it all right. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the ones that do it okay-ish, but yeah, at least in the universe, it makes a bit more sense, but it's not great.
You know, I suspect that it's now this might be just my crackpot theory, but I believe the reason they started doing that is because Sword Art Online did it, and just because of that is like, oh
Oh,
no, we're now
God.
everybody's gonna do that.
Yes, but so many cringe idiots who just want to remake Sword Art Online.
It wasn't even fucking good.
No, not really.
No, the abridged was
That is
actually
okay.
quite
The
better, and
abridged
I
one
actually
is
thought the abridged thing was what I was actually watching.
the abridged version is okay. The abridged version is good. Like Dragon Ball Abridged, it's actually pretty good. But the actual fucking series is just so fucking bad. Oh shit, I'm cursing when
Yeah.
there's kids. Sorry.
Yeah. Hopefully
She,
the
don't
she's
think
kid
not
she would
can't
listening.
necessarily hear us. Yeah.
Yeah, she can't hear you.
Oh, good.
You can hear her,
I
but
can
she
hear her.
can't hear you. You're
Yeah.
you're fine. You're
Sounds
fine.
adorable.
That's
Yeah.
Does your computer?
Did you hear that?
She's
Uh-oh.
so cute.
Computer.
She's telling Daddy to close his computer. So I think that is my sign, gentlemen. So I'm gonna put the laptop
Yeah,
up. I'm
that
gonna
is come
cuddle
play
with
with
my
me, Dad.
baby.
Such is the
And
thing. When you're young, your parents tell you to close the computer. When you're older, your kids tell you to close the computer. Truly,
It
gamers
is the
are the
circle of
most
life.
oppressed.
It is
Curse
the
your
circle
Always
of life.
something.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Thank you for dropping by,
Bye-bye.
dude. Have a
I'll see
wonderful
you
day.
later on tonight, buddy. Take it easy.
See you tonight. Bye bye.
Oh, good people. Respectable,
That was
even.
far more wholesome than anything the Sultan should be involved with.
I know, right? Anathema. But yeah, it was oh boy, just I'm gonna have a berserk. I'm gonna be on a berserk stream with Christopher Everard and Rosa. You know that VTuber person.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the theme is gonna be berserk, and I've just recently caught up to
Ooh.
it.
Ooh, this is vaguely. Well, we can talk about VTubers too,
Oh,
because I've got opinions.
Speaking of VTubers, my favorite one is Absolute Unit because Tonkatsu Sinclair is a great laugh.
what?
Have you never heard of Absolute Unit, Trym?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say you're the guy who turned me on to VTubers and ended up introducing me indirectly to this friggin' VTuber.
No, but I did watch him on Twitter, and every time I watch a video, I laugh so hard I forget sharing it.
Ah,
No, Prime, I didn't see the comment about the test you're going through. What test are you going through? Oh shit.
pregnancy or paternity?
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh. I'm just reading.
For the record, gentlemen,
Careful,
if
don't
you
strain
happen to
anything.
accidentally, For the record, gentlemen, if you happen to accidentally pee on a pregnancy test and it comes back positive, you should absolutely consult your doctor.
That's how you know you've got cancer in the dick.
Potentially, yeah.
Oh man,
I think
I
it
hope
may
it
be a
goes
sign of
well.
prostate cancer.
I hope it
Yes.
goes well, Prime Knight. Crossing my fingers for you, dude. That shit ain't easy.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed it's not cancer.
Yeah. And if it's an intestinal tear, it's I'm really fucking
At
mild
least
one.
it's not cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
is
mean-
that like a herniated abdomen or something different?
Don't.
I think it's something different.
Well, I'm just happy. A friend of mine had cancer a while back, but he recently removed a tumor.
Yeah.
That makes me really happy to know. He still has what 8 or so months left of medication before he is out of the woods, but I'm just happy for him. Almost no one deserves cancer.
Some people are cancer,
Almost.
but very few people deserve it.
Yeah.
I was going to say I had cancer once, but then I had a 150-pound tumor removed. 'Cause I broke up with her.
Oh!
But enough about your ex.
Yeah, exactly. And on that note, I'm going to go for a cigarette. I'll be back in just a few minutes, boys.
And once again, he's smoking a bundle of sticks.
He's off to smoke a fig.
Stormy, what do you think so far? Are these good for base colors? If she meets her kid, that makes it a really good dark joke. Oh man, beautiful. Let's see.
Oh dear.
Lovely. But yeah, what were you talking about? Were you gonna say something previously, Bezek? I kind of
Yes.
fell out.
You like VTubers, yes?
To a certain extent, yes.
Yes, right. So there's VTubers like Riser,
Yes.
and then there's VThots.
Oh yeah, those.
I'm sorry, but if you've spent more money on the tit animation of your avatar than most people spend on their car, you're a VThot.
Pretty much.
And VThots are quite possibly more fucking cringe than regular thoughts.
I don't think that's possible.
Sorry, which do you think is more cringe? Showcasing your tits and inducing parasocial relationships with idiots for money, or showing fake anime tits and inducing parasocial relationships with idiots?
I think both are equally as fucking cringeworthy, to be honest.
Yes, they're both fucking cringe. Ugh,
Ugh.
just
I watch a
freaking
few,
nasty.
but I don't really watch any VTuber streams unless it's like Rosa because she's funny. But
Yes,
there,
it's
I do
almost
like watching the
as if
clips, but some of
she's
them
a
are
different
like
kind of
off.
VTuber.
Yeah. A lot of them are just trying to be like, oh, clip chasing, ha ha ha, and popular through that shit. It's always
Yes, come look at my anime tits jiggle. No, you're cringe.
I'm
And
watching
that's
this.
thottery, and we have rules on thottery.
Yep, I'm watching it for fun, not thottery. Jesus.
Yes. Which is why there's vast differences between Rosa and some of the others.
Yeah.
Rosa does not appear to do V-thottery.
No.
Which-
I don't think she's capable of it, which makes her even fucking more awesome.
Yes.
Though, to be honest, I have more respect for the people who started off with it than the people who are just trying to be coy about it. Like Project Melody. She's fucking hilarious. It does get a little bit too far sometimes.
Yes.
She's actually better than most, to be honest.
No thottery. That's all I have to say.
Oh yeah, I agree with that one.
But it just disgusts me. These women who presumably who aren't even attractive enough to do it themselves are inducing parasocial relationships with idiots using anime titties.
Yep.
I mean, they're really nice anime titties, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just thottery. Actually, my entire issue is the parasocial relationships. If they were just showing off anime titties, yeah, I'd be fine with that. It's the exploitation that gets to me.
Well, that is understandable.
It's just thottery. Same
Yeah.
as regular thottery, just virtue.
I view them equally as fucking bad, honestly.
Yeah, but at least when they're real.
I dislike either side, to be honest. When they're, I'm not. I can't say one is worse than the other.
No.
Though I find the actual thoughts far more annoying, to be honest. Yeah,
Well,
they annoy me more.
Yeah, they're usually more annoying,
Yeah.
but it's still just thottery.
I guess it's the anime titties distracting me from that annoyance when it's anyone else. But then again, I don't watch any live streams. It's just the clips that are usually taken out of context and thereby makes me chuckle.
Ardent says, idea, Son's anime. Trym is misunderstood artsy tank. Bezic is politically active tank. Bleach is politically active glass cannon. Me, Ardent, as a militant atheist cleric. And Disco as ferocious were cat girl. No. It needs to be a cat were girl. Get it right.
Okay, so tank like an actual. If I can agree to this if I can be a tank transforming into a giant fucking robot.
Wrong genre.
Too bad. It's anime. Anything is possible.
No.
Fuck you.
You can draw Trym's formers separately.
You can't stop me. Unfortunately, my inability to draw, boxes doesn't allow me to draw
Straight lines.
No. Love Transformers, but I hate drawing them because I'm shit at it.
Monkey as monkey. Oh, the comedy relief weird sidekick animal.
Yep, pretty much. There we go. Glass
Every
cannon
anime needs
bleach.
Oh dear.
His whole Bleach's whole character arc is just guns.
Well, this sounds more fantasy, so Bleach would be the mage.
So he collects wands.
Yes.
This is the German stump.
That'd be an interesting magic system. The mage can only produce mana, and then the individual wands have the effects when charged with mana. So you still can't have generic people using the wands, but you need to collect different wands for different effects.
Yeah. Gotta catch them all. Oh,
Says, remember the cartoon from the 80s where the kid turned into a car? No, we weren't there in the 80s.
It was a kid turning into a car. Oh wait, so that robot chicken skid actually had a base?
I don't think so. But right, what's Turbo Teen? Right,
Turbo Teen.
there we go. A teen with the ability to transform into a sports car. Well, that sounds more stupid than average.
Huh. I thought that was just a thing made by.
Oh god, it's
Robo
hideous.
Chicken. I thought it was just a skit made by Robo Chicken. I didn't know it actually was based on something.
Oh dear.
There we go. Sort of Trudeauian right here.
And says Bleach the wand snatcher.
Oh, man.
Oh lordy.
Unfortunately, Harry Potter ruined wands for me for a while.
Yeah, it's.
Again,
I don't think she thought through the wands too well.
Nah. Or rather, it's the capability of the wands. I don't quite mind wands. I think they're better than staffs in some ways. But to be honest, I just dislike how overpowered the magic is and how fucking sheltered the mages are compared to the muggles, if you will.
Yes.
Because something that got under my skin when I was reading the third book was that when the Sirius Black was out, the newspaper were like, oh, and he has this weird pipe that is called a gun and it fires things and you can die from that. It's like, seriously? You're that sheltered.
He would have fucking known that, even being a goddamn Brit kept under the stairs.
I know, and he doesn't really add anything to it. There's no fucking reference to how it is to be a quote unquote muggle in the magical world, and it's just it there's no hint that they've actually left our plane of existence. They're still in Scotland, but they're acting as if it's so separated that it's not even on the same planet. Which also makes me wonder, why the hell haven't the mages already taken over? You can't expect me to believe the whole, oh yeah, we never really took over because.
Well, apparently, logically, the reason would be because they don't have fucking defensive spells. Do you see a single defensive spell other than Expelliarmus in the entire goddamn movie
Yeah.
series?
I
But
mean,
no. What? So why haven't they taken over? Because the humans would turn around and go, musket.
Yep. And then AR-15 in America.
Yes.
I tried watching Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, but out of everything happening there, the thing that pissed me off most about that movie, the first one, was seeing just how fucking effortlessly they rebuilt entirety of New York City after a big black
the 80s
thing.
were weird.
Yeah, after a big black thing ran rampant and blew up half the goddamn city. It's like, no, a few people with fedoras and coats rebuilt entirety of New York City. It's just retarded. And of course, the one person who wasn't supposed to know about magic ends up being executed because he found out about magic instead of just, wiping the memories, which a lot of magicians do on a daily basis. It's like, don't get me started on fucking Ron Weasley. He's like, oh, I'm really into studying muggles. I like to study the lesser folk.
Yeah. Arden.
Dirty ginger supremacist.
Arden, can you shoot the high-pitched weasel living in your walls?
Oh, good God.
What?
Hang on, I'll switch mics.
Thank you, sir.
One dead weasel later.
Yeah. What else are you up to this week, Trym?
This week, well, I'm gonna be joining you guys on the Sultans. And tomorrow, hopefully, if Rosa's voice is returned, we're gonna do at least for me, a midnight stream talking about Berserk.
Yeah, very nice.
Yes. And you busy? Are you
Well,
busy?
I am still. Well, I'm trying to be, but some filthy fucking Norwegian bastard keeps buggering off when I try and arrange recording sessions.
Whoopsie daisy.
Okay. Is that better?
What?
You have fan noise.
You're very quiet, but it is better.
You're far away.
I will check my voice settings.
It turns out that Arden has gotten the same issue as the Shade Master. He's far away. In the land of the fairy tales.
Primed says he's doing sound check with the Brunchcast tomorrow. Ooh,
Awesome.
schmancy.
Brunchcast. That sounds chill, actually.
Okay. Patriot Brunchcast. It's political, but less screaming.
Oh. So they're not encroaching on our territory, at least. That's good to know.
Yeah.
But when you start screaming, we'll fucking hit you with such a lawsuit then.
Oh, Jesus, Trym. Trym, yeah, Trym.
I
What's
have now evolved to my Eastern European cream.
Yes.
Ah. A single sandwich can feed entire village for years. Where the fuck have I heard that one before?
Prime says will be doing a tabletop episode on the 29th with him. Ooh, very nice.
That is pretty cool.
It's very cool.
On that, I'm hoping to do another art stream next week, or on Sunday if you have time for that. Or if you want to do the thing you're trying to do, we can do that on Sunday.
Yes, well, on getting the bleach to hold still for 5 minutes and stop, trying to survive.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Busy
Lord.
times.
Yeah. I mean, on Monday, I have only 2 things I have to do, and that is going on a workout session and getting a tattoo. But
Ooh.
I should be free around this time, so if you don't want to do the other thing you were trying to do, we can do another art stream on Monday if you want.
Yes, well, we do need to try and get the boys together.
Yeah.
Very high priorities.
Yes. Just give me a few days. Just give me a few days to fit you, and I'll be able to just jump in.
Well, every day fits me. It's you bastards that are the problem.
Well, it's easier for me. I mean, I got time off for a long time. It's like.
So what I'm hearing is that it's Ardent's fault.
Yes, definitely blame Ardent. He's not here to defend himself either, so it's perfect. And you thought Bessic was a scheming, conniving bastard.
Yeah, dear. Well, he deserves it for not being here.
Yeah, I know. Pretending to be here, ditching us, being quiet, and then far away. How dare he? But one thing I wanted to just mention is that I'm carefully excited for this year in entertainment.
It's gonna be shit, man.
Yeah, not super hyped because I know it can go to hell. But I am, well, of course, for Zelda, I am incredibly hyped because I can't not be hyped for Zelda. That is impossible. So I'm incredibly hyped for Zelda, which again, Nintendo just don't fail on Zelda. So, always excited for that. Then it's the Transformers Rise of the Beast, which I'm still hoping is good. And despite the bad warning signs, I'm going to be hopeful, carefully hopeful about it. And of course, then you have the Starship Troopers game, hopefully coming out this year.
Oh, that's gonna be good. We're definitely going to play the crap out of that.
Oh yeah. I know the following Starship Troopers movies weren't that good, but I gotta admit, I love the song from the third movie. It's a Good Day to Die.
Oh yeah, that is brilliant.
Now, if only you could get that song without being copyrighted.
Yeah. Don't know about that.
If we commission someone, can we have someone make that version of a song and then use it?
No, because multiple things are copyrighted.
God damn it.
Because remember, the lyrics themselves, they can be copyrighted.
Maybe we should try and make a different spin on them.
Well, by the time we have a different lyrics, different melody, different composition, it's a different fucking song.
I know, but it's sort of I'm trying opportunity. I'm trying to see what's possibly. Come on. Come on. We're trans Texan here. We can see opportunity. Ugh.
Oh Lord, what are we gonna do with you, Trym?
Hopefully you'll tell me when you find out so I can be prepared. Let's see.
You're a strange little Norwegian.
Yeah. I mean, I've never said I was anything else.
This is true.
Yes. Also, I might be contractually obligated by the forces of outer darkness, but I'm not going to make a comment on that.
It's a bit late.
You shouldn't have. You
Prime Knight
shouldn't have
says,
signed
"What
the
do we
contract.
do with the drunken Trym early in the morning?"
Well, the best thing you can do is just sit down and take it.
Well, the best part of it is that Trym is 90% of a sailor.
Pretty much. Speaking of which, this spring is going to be a bit different in work-wise flow because I'm going to be working on a different ship. The ship I'm currently working on is now going to a
Are you going to be on the good ship Lollipop?
not the good ship Lollipop, but it's a
The
different
good
ship
ship
in.
Hurdy-Gurdy?
Now we have a ship called the Hurdy-Gurdy, or technically not anymore because that fucking boat died.
Several times. Speaking of things we need to do, we need to play Valheim again,
I miss Valheim.
which again requires Disco and Bleach to show up.
It requires a Scot and an American to get their asses
Yes.
over, but unfortunately
Come
both
on,
of them
guys,
are busy.
stop needing to make fucking money.
Stop having a life, guys! Gee!
Exactly. There's no time. Prime Knight's asking if it's going to be the Costa Concordia.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck that guy. Oh, and I don't mean Prime Knight there, I mean the fucking captain. Jesus.
Yeah, I think he's still in prison for the bullshit he pulled after
As
the
he
incident.
fucking should, because the hotel manager of the Costa Concordia ended up being like, okay, fuck it, I'll do the captain's job for him. It's sort of
The Coast Guard was the Italian Coast Guard or whatever was not fucking happy.
the thing is that the Costa Concordia, every time we have this sort of 5-year course we do, and also every second year we're on a course, and the Costa Concordia is brought up, and it is with such vitriol and disgust by the people who are talking
Good.
about it, that is like, yeah, nobody likes it, and by the time you leave this classroom, you're gonna hate him. You're gonna hate him too.
Well, yes, because you shouldn't be abandoning your passengers to die.
Yeah, and saving your own cowardly ass.
Well, yeah, and that is why he ended up in prison.
Yeah.
Less so for the accident, but for running away like a little bitch.
Yeah. When you have a duty, you fulfill it, and that's why the captains get a lot of payment too, because they are expected to be the last ones to leave.
Yep. And the amount of international laws that bastard broke.
Oh, god damn. I mean, the Costa Concordia has just become a mark of. It's become a swear word at this point. You can't find a
As it
single.
should be.
Yeah, you can't find a single sailor, at least at my workplace, who, when mentioned Costa Concordia, it's just synonymous with that retard.
As it should be.
Yes.
Though I still think the guy should have been hung.
I don't think death penalty was in that country, unfortunately.
So. Doesn't mean he
Exactly,
shouldn't have
Brian.
been hung.
Yeah, I mean, not every country can be that based, unfortunately. I mean, just take the Norwegian terrorist. He's still fucking alive, even though he should have been plugged years ago.
Right. There's no if, buts, or maybes whether he did it.
No, but unfortunately, we can't do something so bestial. And also, of course, the one thing I agree with in that case is, of course, the whole martyrdom thing. But still, I'd much rather just spend my tax money on buying a single bullet, and instead of wasting hours on him bitching on about cold coffee.
Yeah. Well, terrorists like that should be unceremoniously hung
Yeah.
in the back room
Yeah,
and be done
just
with it.
dead. I mean, he's already fucking. Nobody cares about him, and I don't really think many people remembers the guy himself, which is, at least that's a nice
Good.
thing. But I just wish they would then use the time and just make him disappear. Whoosh.
Well,
Like a leaf
the
in
way
wind.
I see it is he's already been essentially given the death penalty. They're just too fucking cowardly to man up and do it.
Yeah. He has been given what is considered life in Norwegian prison because we're not. We never publicly give life sentence in Norway, but we do have this one thing where after 21 years you'll be up for review instead. So
Yes, and then they'll just
extend
go,
it.
haha, no.
Yes, exactly. And
But
also
it's just a death penalty by old age. They're just cowards.
yeah, I know.
Just be done with it. Kill them. If you want going to have them dead by old age, just hurry the fuck up and finish the job. Don't waste our time.
I'm starting to think the same thing actually because if you're deeming someone life in prison, just shoot him instead. Just
It's literally it's still a death sentence.
yeah. Life in prison is death sentence for cowards at this point. Or
Yes.
of course, it should only be used during the most provable points and the worst of crimes.
Well,
But
that's it. Death penalty shouldn't just be beyond a reasonable doubt, but to absolute certainty.
Oh, hey.
hey,
Oh,
Finally.
hey, he's back.
I don't know what the hell was going on with my mic that time. I tried everything and then it
suddenly,
seemed to just pick up again.
Well, hey, at least we can hear you and just you now.
yes,
Yes.
which is
I
positive.
seem to have successfully strangled the weasel and gotten out of the well.
Yes, that's smart. you
There's
fucking
there's
bastard.
a D&D campaign for you.
Hold on, I need to make some notes.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Hey, okay, what do I have to roll to strangle the weasel?
That's definitely a D20.
All right, and multiplied with multiplier.
Well, you don't get advantage because they're slippery little bastards.
God
Yeah.
damn it!
You, in fact, you'd have disadvantage of at least one because he's a slippery little bastard.
Oh shit! I rolled a 1. What happens?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
well, that's a critical fail, and the weasel bites you on the dick.
No!
You take 10 hit points of damage.
No.
Oh, and the
See,
weasel is still up your pants leg.
No!
This is the difference between you and me, Visic. If I was DMing, the weasel would not be on that side of his body; it'd be up the other side of his body. Congratulations, Trym, you are now being piloted by a powerful weasel mage.
Fucking go in the anal version of a Gould.
Essentially, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Remember those worms in Star Trek Next Generation that would burrow into people's necks and take over their bodies?
I prefer the
Well,
Gould from Stargate. Same thing, but you know.
Same concept, yeah.
My eye starts flashing and speaking in Egyptian.
Well, the way I was thinking on is if the weasel goes up his pants leg, then on the next combat round, the rest of the party has to do something about that.
Ah, shit.
Because Trym is now stunned dealing with the weasel up his pants leg.
Quick,
Yeah.
kick him!
What's really funny is I tend to run barbarians.
Yes,
with
that's
canoodles.
right. That's right, Trym. One of the party members goes to kick the weasel. Guess what happens if he misses?
Okay, so clearly Prime Knight likes to play mages, and the solution to every question a mage is faced with is obviously Fireball. So in this case, Prime Knight has decided Fireball to the nuts is the right approach.
Roasted almonds, my friends. Roasted almonds. Oh boy, I really want to play around a D&D with you guys. That'd be fucking amazing.
We need. The problem is that you fuck off for like 3 weeks at a time.
I know, but it's I like money, okay?
Yes. So do the rest of us.
Yes.
Draw harder.
Ah!
Oh dear.
bellows like a Dragon Ball character. Whenever I draw, it makes it go faster.
Just when the weasel bites your nuts. Ah!
It goes from oh.
Well, I could just imagine the barbarian character going, "I will kick the weasel."
No,
All
don't
right.
kick the weasel.
No. The barbarian character rages out and swings his great club at the weasel.
No. I got one.
Well, because the weasel is partially hidden and you can just see it, it has an AC of 16.
Unfortunately, Trym only has an AC of 12.
Ah, shit. But it's
Well,
also it's also the king of weasels.
Yeah, AC of like 16 for the weasel, and anything below a 6 or 7 hits Trym.
But not only that, I was going for the barbarian one. The barbarian gets rolls a natural 20. Seeing the barbarian's
Trym,
noble goal.
Trym.
What?
You've got it backwards. Natural 20 is good.
No, but I was gonna go with the different kind of one because the thing is that the barbarian,
Yes,
in his
one.
righteous fury, is recognized by his deity in his righteous goal and empowers his leg to 10 times its usual might.
And he squishes the weasel, and now Trym has a squished weasel in his pants.
While also halfway up to the stratosphere.
Yes, Trym goes flying across the bar, the tavern.
Stern giant barbarian with a sling, or as I like to refer to them, the 50 cal.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. Fucking teary-eyed from laughing. You can get so much fucking awesome shenanigans by playing D&D with a bunch of fellow people as well.
Yes.
You absolutely can.
Yep.
I'm actually considering collecting up the second edition books again.
Ooh. Well, you gotta hurry up because D&D is gonna be like, oh, you can't use these anymore. Ha 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 ha.
Well,
No,
the
no,
funny
they'll
thing
still
is,
sell the
they can't
books.
fucking stop us.
Yeah. Yeah, the wording of the open gaming license is probably going to screw them neatly.
Oh, that doesn't mean they won't try. I mean, it's Wizards of the fucking Coast after all.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. But that's got less to do with players than it does to do with other companies.
Pretty much.
And again, the original books are under a different license, so there ain't shit they can fucking do.
They ain't got shit but hoes and tricks. Which is a nice way of saying
Yep.
that they're bitches. Every single one of them.
Yep.
Let's see.
Prime says he wanted to do a rogue investigator who drinks, swears, and is too old for this shit. Well, that's a different system. That is, what is the one?
Cyberpunk?
It's
Call of
not
Cthulhu.
Cyberpunk, it's the other one.
Oh.
No,
How's it
fuck
Call
Call
of
of
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
I didn't ask for this.
What's the Cyberpunk one that isn't Cyberpunk?
Oh, Shadowrun?
Shadowrun?
Shadowrun, that's it.
Oh,
I've never
God.
played that. What is Shadowrun? I've
You ever
heard of-
seen the movie Bright?
Oh wait, did we mean the Will Smith movie?
Yeah. That's
wait.
basically a Shadowrun script.
Oh. Huh. That wasn't really a good movie though.
It was not, but it was basically Shadowrun if they made a movie.
Oh, so it's a
Yes.
it's a sci-fi. It's a sci-fi with fantasy characters then.
Well, essentially, yeah, the setting is
It's a
near
it's a
future.
sci-fi dystopia with magic.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that sounds cool.
And elves and orcs and goblins and
Yes,
all those wonderful
It's
things.
got magic and high tech. It's great.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I could go with that. Don't have BDD then.
It is a fun setting to play in if you have a good DM who's actually really good with the elements of it. I tried it once. I'm just not gifted for that. I can do fantasy DMing, but I'm not real good with sci-fi stuff.
Okay.
Yes. The problem is that Trym can't do showing up.
I wish
Curse
I
you and
could.
your
I
employment.
wish I could fucking counter you, but sadly no. Lately, I've been
Stor-
really shit at showing up, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that.
And Stormy
Genuinely,
is
am.
disagreeing with me and saying that it was a good movie. Silence, wench. You know not of what you speak.
Stormy seems to be just too nice for this world.
You're talking about
Too nice
Bright,
for me.
aren't you? I mean, it wasn't bad for a fucking modern movie, but it was Yeah, it was stunningly mediocre.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Considering how much woke crap they tried to shove into it, it was surprisingly less shit than expected.
Oh.
Because, of
Fine,
course,
like-
they had to talk about my racism. Will Smith being black, it's like, I know about racism. And then the orcs like, orcs, shut up, no one cares.
And Stormy yet again proving how good a girl she is has said, "Yes, master." When I tell her to be silent. I love you, honey.
I'm getting diabetes from the two of you, I swear to God. Beatus.
What was that?
I'm getting diabetes from the two of you.
Yeah, we're giving you the Wilford Brimley treatment, giving you the
Yes.
diabetes.
Beatus, diabetes.
Not the diabetes.
I have type 2 diabetes.
Diabetes.
After watching an interaction between Arden and his little girl, I ended up getting diabetes. That's probably what's gonna happen if I ever move to America. Just immediately get diabetes. Cross the border, diabetes.
they hand you a gun and a sugar check.
There we go. Welcome to America. Here's your gun and here's your beatus.
Oh, dear gods.
Oh,
Prime
Lord.
Knight said something after watching Tim's show about the whale who fit in small shoes. I think we were moving towards a dread social world with like cyber. Oh, he's
Whale who
okay.
fits
Now I
in
understand
small
what he means by the
shoes?
whale that fits in small shoes. I've seen that
Yeah.
picture.
What?
I have unfortunately seen that picture too. Don't ask, Trym.
Just let me give you a 2-word phrase that'll make you understand, Trym. Plus
No.
size model.
Oh, Jesus!
It's worse. It's worse. Cankles.
Oh.
Those aren't even cankles. I'm pretty sure they had to Photoshop those onto stumps because he lost her feet to diabetes.
I mean, that's it. She doesn't even have feet. She's just got shoes glued to the bottom of her stumps.
Oh, God, the mental imagery.
And it's still not as bad as the photo.
No, that's true.
Oh,
The photo is actually
Jesus.
worse than you can possibly imagine, Trym.
I am curious now, morbidly so. But I
Well, let's
don't
put it this
think
way.
I
Body
want to know.
positivity is a pathway to abilities some would consider unnatural.
Hey, I'm a fat fuck, so I can be like, body positivity is bullshit. Bully or local
Yeah.
fat fuck.
No, trust me, brother. You are not that kind of a fat fuck.
Well, I've gotten smaller now, but I mean, like,
Look.
oh.
As Adonis trapped in Dionysus's body, I can confirm that body positivity is bullshit.
That's the best
Yes,
one I've heard.
As an absolute god trapped in the body of a sumo wrestler. No. Amateur sumo wrestler.
Oh, Jesus. Narcissus is strong in this one.
Mm.
Oh, man.
Prime Knight says he's going to try a week of keto next week.
Nice.
It was so traumatic to him that and what Prime means by what he says, it was that show that made me want to try a week of keto, which I'm doing next week. But what he actually means by that is that the picture has put him off food for a week.
Ew.
Oh, that'll do it.
Okay, can one of you DM me that image and
Oh, sure.
I
I'll
just
inflict
need
that
to
on your
see it
brain.
now. It's like watching Trainwreck. I need to see it. I know it's gonna hurt,
You're gonna
but
regret it.
I know it's gonna hurt, but I need to experience this pain.
Wasn't
You're
that in
gonna
Hose
regret
Mad
it.
anyway?
Possibly.
I mean, cankles is some of the ugliest fucking things, and I
Yeah, I
bought.
found it. I'll just tag you in it, Trym, just to be an absolute bastard.
Oh, great. Though when it comes to cankles, I've seen enough of it because there are a lot of guests on the ship that are, let's just say, plus size is small compared to. Let's see.
Oh, he's gonna check it live? That's awesome. I wish we had a camera on him.
Dear God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
how's that
my
for ya?
fucking. Holy shit! Those aren't feet?
No, they're prop shoes. They just Photoshop them in.
Huh.
Super glued him to where she used to have feet.
Is this ableist?
Oh, probably by this point.
Jesus fucking Christ! Oh man, that's
Oh.
one way to turn you gay.
Oh no, that'll turn you into a fucking gym rat though, pretty
Oh
quick.
god. That is disgusting on so many fucking levels. I mean, I've seen people, but I have seen people who are that bad though.
I have too, but never outside of a circus.
Oh, it's a neighbor of my grandmother is one of these people, and honestly, every time I walk past, I'm just afraid that she will try to break in and eat my grandma. They're using this fucking scooter thing, and she doesn't even sit. It just lays on it, and it looks like it's about to fall off. And this is, I don't know. Imagine the whale noise, but a deeper and more hollowed creature. No. Yeah, pretty much like that. Like, oh.
It needs some crunching noises. More accurate.
And she lives on the second floor. And it's like, how
Whoever
doesn't this
lives
thing,
downstairs.
how does the fucking thing fall apart? And yes, I am allowed to fat shame people because I myself am a very, very husky kind of guy. If I'm going to use certain Mexicans' way of words. Jeebus.
Goofy.
Yeah, you can clearly see there are no feet in those shoes. Christ.
I hope.
Why do you
The
let
better
yourself go like that?
The better question is, how did those shoes get onto those feet? Because we know damned well she didn't put them on herself.
No, she stepped on them, and I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's one way to ruin your day in a hurry, huh, Trym?
No, my day isn't absolutely ruined. The traffic on the way back and forth from Sweden did that. Good thing we didn't talk over that because I was raging out. Come on, seriously, you're driving 60 in a fucking 80 zone. Sorry. Whew, sorry.
Oh, yeah, you would love coming back from Lon with me. That's where my girlfriend lives. It's about an hour and a half away.
Oh, so no, I'm not gonna say it here.
But what I will point out, yes, she is in fact a garden gnome. I found her in the lawn. But no, the last 2 times I've come back, I've gotten in behind a guy, and I could probably recite his license plate to you. But I won't.
Because he's your kill?
Well, something like that, yeah. He's mine. I've marked him.
All right.
But there is absolutely no excuse for doing 40 in a 50, which is bad enough.
Yeah.
But what's even worse is doing 40 in the next zone, which is an 80.
Oh,
that is murder.
Yeah.
That
And yes, as Stormy points out, he is an asswipe.
Oh man, that right there. Oh.
It's just wrong.
Like one of the worst one of the most enraging experiences was when somebody in a fucking 90 zone decided it was a really good idea, in high summer, mind you, to drive 50 in a 90 zone.
That's the sort of thing police should ticket people for because they're creating a hazard.
Yeah, but I was too busy thinking about that because I was yelling so much at the guy in front of me that I was hoarse. So when I got back home, people was like, hello. I was like, I tend to get very vocal when I'm angry in the car.
Oh yeah, you need to go on a ride with me. We'll have fun.
Yeah. I mean, even when I'm sitting on a car with friends of mine, when some people are driving like assholes, I'm born to road rage. And the thing is, people driving like assholes, and I'm like, fuck you, just yelling every kind of profanity that exists between here and heaven. Everything that is from legal profanity to illegal profanity, let's just say that. And, let's just put it like this. Bring a young kid along on a car ride with me, and they'll learn a lot of funny new words.
Daddy, Uncle Trym taught me a new word today. What?
Just a long string of censored sounds, and it's like, and that's what he said in the first 5 minutes.
That's what he said. He said
Oh.
it. Volkswagen.
Oh God, Volkswagens. Oh boy.
Fucking Volkswagens.
Oh, no, I don't care.
Also
what
known
kind of
as
vehicle
Hitler's
you
car.
drive. I don't care what kind of vehicle you drive, but for some reason, those of you who drive SUVs in this province have decided that they're not allowed to go above a certain RPM. That's just wrong.
You know, we have solutions for those creatures.
I hate
People.
people that buy SUVs and then don't use them properly.
Yeah. And yes, Trym, there is a solution for that, but unfortunately, air-mounted rocket launchers are not permitted for most people.
Lame.
I want to know who they are permitted for.
Well, you see, they're very popular in the.
Once we get the Sultan's fleet of Hiluxes together.
Oh boy, I see a bright future.
Yes.
Bright
Or
by the
nuclear
fire
attack.
of the road from blown out cars. A literal blowout sale. Hey-oh. Let's see. Oh boy.
Prime says the lady we were talking about that lives on the second floor is soon to be living in the basement involuntarily.
I know. It's like every time in the when I see the elevator, it's like, how does this function? Like, I am a fat fuck myself, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I can sympathize, trust me. I've seen people way bigger than me look at me and go, how can you smoke? It's so unhealthy.
Usually when they're eating shit as well.
Yeah.
Ugh.
My personal favorite is the vegan who sits down to lunch with me and I'm eating McDonald's and he says, oh, that's so unhealthy. And then we both go out for a cigarette together.
I mean, vegan food isn't healthy either. Sure, you lose weight from it, but it's not fucking healthy.
Oh, Bill and me, we did a bit on Lizzo's vegan Instacart last night.
You know something that should be punished by severe bodily trauma? Trying to make your own pets vegan.
Oh, no, that should be punished by you being told, no, not only are you no longer allowed to have animals, we're going to find a way to prevent you from procreating.
Yeah, severe bodily trauma.
That'll do it.
I'm trying to say it in a way that is less bannable.
Yes.
I'm trying to be creative. Doesn't really work.
Get in the chopper rather than get in the chipper?
Yes. Free pickaxe. But we'll choose where to put it. Oh, gee. And also...
I managed to stab myself in the finger twice while I was frigging around with a fucking knife.
It's alright. You've done it so much you don't feel it anymore, do you?
Oh, no. The worst thing is for me, I can break a bone and not really notice.
Yeah.
I do something to my skin and it irritates me for hours and days.
Yeah. I have similar experiences when taking things out of the oven. Is like, if it's 100 degrees Celsius, it's like I hold it and I can hold it for a few seconds before noticing, oh shit, this is actually pretty warm. So there's sometimes when it's stressed out, you pick it up, it's warm, and then you have to hold it on for a bit longer than you anticipate. It's like, this is actually quite painful. Can you please move?
Coming through.
Yeah, can you please move? Oh, that happened once. I took a too thin cloth when I took out a board, but then this dumbass behind me is like, I'm gonna start working here now. I was like, dude, this is really warm. Please move. Oh. Unfortunately, I
just want to yell grenade and throw it over your shoulder at him.
Oh, halfway tempted just putting it in his neck, but unfortunately, I am not allowed to do that.
No. HR frowns on that sort of thing.
Yeah, HR. Ugh.
which is only fair. We frown on HR, so.
Yeah. I mean, fair.
HR should be burnt.
Yeah, disgusting. They're fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Stormy. I'm glad you like it. That means I'm doing the job right.
It looks very nice, actually, Trym.
Thank you. Thank you.
Considering this is probably going to be the basis for a tattoo for me as well. I like it.
Hopefully. Do. Maybe I should add some red to the lips. What do you guys think? Lipstick?
I'll tell you when I see the lips again.
Yeah, a little bit of lipstick, just a
Little
smidge.
touch. Little touch, yeah.
Let's see.
On
what we
her.
can do. Too late. Adding a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
And
done.
of course some of this. Look how pretty you are, Arden.
What the hell have you done?
I turned you into a drag queen preacher.
How behind is mine? Oh. YouTube is actually behind. Rare.
Oh dear Jesus.
I saw that on Twitter and it's like, oh shit.
And now
Stormy
I'm playing
says
with
that
fire.
Adam looks good like that.
Yeah, he's a pretty boy now.
Yeah. I've always been a pretty boy, let's not lie.
You just need a bit of hair. Then he would be
Oh.
irresistible.
I don't know. If I was any better looking, I'd be dangerous.
Yeah. Every street corner will want you. What?
Oh.
Better?
Looks good, yeah.
Love it.
That actually looks really good.
Thank you.
He's very sensual.
Yes, and now to add you.
And what have you decided to do to me?
I'm happy
Like
with
Piple.
this. Come here, pretty boy, she says to you. Come here, pretty boy.
Yeah, contrary to popular opinion, Stormy actually has a basso profundo voice, so she sounds very much like this.
Ah. So that's literally what you hear then. Come here, pretty boy.
Come here, boy. You got some pretty lips.
I'm dying.
Oh, I think I killed somebody.
Trym's dead.
God. Okay, I'm
Did you
actually.
smoke?
I'm not smoking actually.
He might take it up now.
He might want to because he sounds like he already does.
I got the lived experience.
Oh.
Oh, fuck my life. Oh, Lord. Well, this stream made my day better.
Now she's saying I'm gonna pay for the whole basso profundo comment. That's okay.
She'll work you on the streets for that.
Oh, she'd never share me. Are you kidding?
Nah. Unlike that guy from Guts' childhood in Berserk. Oh, by the way, Stormy, what is your opinion of that? You know what happened to Guts in his childhood? How many of you have read Berserk, actually? Guys?
I have to admit to never having even seen a page from it, as far as I know.
Well, you really should.
But I am interested.
Good.
Because I have that same link that you sent Stormy the other day. I got a watch later of it as well.
Yeah.
So I will check it out eventually.
That's awesome. Because it's... The thing is, if you don't have the opportunity to read, it's a really good way to just get through the story, because the guy goes through, if not everything, he goes through a lot of the Miura era of Berserk, and he also makes really good commentary.
Okay.
And I always like that thing. But the thing is, he shares the artwork, and he is good at pointing out things that happens later. Like a certain character from the earliest beginning of Berserk, you'll see him during the eclipse, or it in the beginning. So you get some Schadenfreude while you see its crimes unfold.
Forget him.
She actually, but
Ribbit?
it's an it because fucking apostles aren't human.
Okay.
Unlike the Slug Apostle, he's surprisingly human, even though he's like a homicidal maniac.
Yeah, anime is weird.
Oh, it's really fucking weird, but at least we have Berserk. Though that shit gets brutal sometimes. Oh, Jesus.
Prime says he's read up to the point where he started getting possessed by something called the Wolf Armor.
Oh yeah, Berserker armor. Shit, that's pretty far. Nice. And some people call that a power up, but that is not a fucking power up. That is honestly a crutch that is made out of spikes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
No, my question is, you said there were how many chapters?
361, if I remember correctly. And that is
and
the...
this is a manga, right?
Yes, and that's the Miura era. The guy who originally made it, and from 362, it's gonna be his best friend and his closest co-workers who is gonna finish it. But luckily, they have the script of the series, so they know how it's gonna end.
Awesome.
Yeah, unlike Monty Oom of Ruby, who got his entire series ruined by the people around him.
No, Ruby's just an abortion.
It became one.
RWBY? Is that how Ruby is spelled? Okay, I've never watched that either.
The first season was meh. The second season was decent. Third one was pretty fucking good, and then it got just killed.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Your Stormy Ice is in Fantasia now. Lovely. That's a good arc.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is I'm way behind and have to catch up.
Oh yeah. The most boring arc is the Black Swordsman arc because it's the first one. Then you have the Golden Age arc, which is the most fucking heartbreaking goddamn thing in the history of ever, followed by Conviction.
I would suggest Changes in the Dresden Files should have that title.
Oh, ooh. Okay, you know what happens? During
competition.
I actually think Battleground is as bad. But imagine the worst part of Changes and the worst part of Battlegrounds. Now do that twice, and then you got the end of the Golden Age arc.
Nice.
Be prepared for some fucking heartbreak.
Prime mentions he's found a guy on YouTube who is making the Dragon Slayer sword in full steel.
Yes.
This is a gigantic sword, right?
This is a massive sword that is it is dull because the guy who wields it is so ludicrously strong that when he hits you, he forces the steel through you because it's just so fucking heavy.
But it's moving so fast, the physics just allows him to put it through you anyway. Okay.
Berserk has a...
Yeah, no, the reason I bring it up is because I wanted to ask Prime if that's the same guy who made the... what was the big sword from Final Fantasy?
The Cloud Sword? What was it called again? Buster something?
The Buster Sword, yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he actually made a real-life Buster Sword. Damn thing was like 300 pounds.
Yep.
And he was swinging it.
Now add the length of Sephiroth's sword, and basically you have the Dragon Slayer.
Oh, good gods.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Sephiroth's sword is actually a physical impossibility with steel.
I know, but make it the thickness and girth of Cloud Sword, and it's actually realistic. However, wielding it's impossible.
You've now developed a slab of armor from a battleship.
Yes,
yeah, basically.
And that is basically what the Dragon Slayer is, just a slab of iron, which with the most angriest motherfucker on the planet decides to use it. He's gonna use that just to kill demons, because fuck demons.
And yeah, Prime, that was Michael Cthulhu I was thinking of, and apparently the guy he's talking about is a friend of his.
Ooh,
Cool.
bananas. Also, if you want some good metal music, follow Beast in Black. They do a lot of good songs, and some of them are actually based on Berserk and Fist of the North Star.
I haven't seen Fist of the North Star in so long. Need to watch that again.
Throwing dynamite isn't a martial arts. It works. One of the best fucking scenes I've seen in a while. It's old though, but still. Old but gold.
Well, that's the thing. Like Bezic was saying, a lot of the newer stuff is just trash.
You can't find something that isn't trash in new age comics or series or people.
That's
just
true.
they're
But
just
to be fair, if you look back at the '80s with things like Turbo Teen,
yeah, but
I mean, as bad as that was, at least some studio went, let's make it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They at least it's something original. They're trying to be creative to see if it works, right? But nowadays they don't have that because everything has to be fucking ironic all the time. It's like, oh look, haha, this is a joke now. We're not gonna take our own fucking series seriously again.
Or they have to do everything by a formula.
Yeah, formula, but the irony is part of the formula. So whenever they're building up something awesome or something, it always has to fail. Like if you see something that should be an awesome scene and it goes out for a drawn out slow motion, then you know, oh yeah, he is going to fail and be ridiculed for it. Haha, look, the guy who's trying to save your life failed. Let's laugh at him during a scene where people are fucking dying around you. Lovely. And also, this is time for me to remind you, the abomination known as Velma is almost out now, guys. Whatever you do, don't hate watch it. Don't watch it. That's it. Just don't watch it. I don't really command much of people, but I command you people to not watch it. Because fuck that series and let it die. Let it die a stillbirth.
Preferably.
Yeah. I hate modern entertainment media. It's just no soul, no nothing. It is just a heartless void, and whenever I see the art style on the Velma series and the goddamn Cal art style in general, it is an ill omen to me for a bunch of talentless hacks with no passion.
Yes.
Oh, we're just trying to subvert your expectations. My expectations are so low they can't possibly be changed.
Yeah, my expectation is that you're going to suck. Hey, look, you didn't manage to subvert that.
Oh, Lord.
Actually, to be fair, things that look like they might not suck. Renfield.
What is that again?
That is Nicholas Hoult as Renfield from the Dracula mythos.
Oh, okay,
Nicolas
that
Cage
one,
as
yeah.
Dracula.
Yeah, I actually think that one might work. Again, it's a modern series, but I'm carefully optimistic about that one as well because, I mean, it's a Nicolas Cage movie.
It's Nicolas Cage as freaking Dracula, man.
I
Come on.
know! The possibilities are there, but
yeah, exactly. If you can't get excited for that and hope for the best for that, then, the cynicism has rotted your wonderment.
Yes, it has, but I'm still able to be like, there is a hope there. There is a slight hope.
You were the chosen one.
God damn it. I actually like. I actually genuinely love the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
I didn't love Revenge of the Sith. I didn't mind Attack of the Clones too much. And to be fair, I actually really loved Phantom Menace because it had two of my favorite characters from the entirety of the movie series in it, Qui-Gon and Darth Maul.
Oh, okay.
No. Darth Maul, Jar Jar is actually just my favorite fan theory character because of the Darth Jar Jar storyline. I really wish they had gone through with that.
But there's one thing though. Sam Witwer, God bless that man. the American version of Henry Cavill, he is Darth Maul to me now. He is fucking amazing.
He's always going to be Palpatine to me, or Starkiller.
Sorry, but nobody beats Ian.
Have you heard Sam's Palpatine voice?
I've heard him. I've played Star Wars Force Unleashed, and it's fucking awesome. But I just, the original Palpatine is the best one. Though I gotta admit, the Cummings voice is pretty good in the latter episodes of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yeah.
There's so many good Palpatine versions out there.
Yep.
But yeah, Sam Witwer, really fucking good. He's Star Killer, he's Palpatine, and he's Darth Maul.
And he was
Honestly, the
Doomsday.
best Darth Maul.
He was actually Doomsday on Smallville.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Never watched Smallville.
Yeah, they didn't play Doomsday in Smallville anywhere near as well as they could have, though.
I mean, it's Sam fucking Witwer, dude.
Yep.
Big fan of Sam. Big fan. Again, American Henry
Was
Cavill.
it Being Human?
Huh?
Was it Being Human was the first thing I saw him on, or was it Battlestar Galactica?
The first time I saw him was during the movie The Mist.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, he's one of the soldier guys who get thrown out into the mist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Really fucking cool scene. I like the movie. I know it has its ups and downs, but honestly, I like The Mist. I like the premise of it.
That is quite the sultry expression she's got on her face, Trym. I'm impressed.
Yes.
And you talk about how you're not great at drawing women.
Well, I've gotten better.
Very.
Are you cute together? Are you so cute?
Yeah, in a Mickey and Mallory kind of way.
Don't focus on the weapons. Don't focus on the weapons. See, two happy people who's probably not gonna rob you and stab you and whatever.
Yeah. What's
Warning.
that? Dead in a ditch. Don't mind if we do.
Look how cute we are. We're just gnomes. Never mind the
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah, don't mind the red hats.
They used to be blue. What? Oh boy. Da-da-da.
So what about you, Bezic? What are you excited for upcoming media things?
Nothing.
Okay.
There's no good upcoming stuff. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Starship Troopers game just to play it with others here, but I'm sure it's going to be. If there's a single player, it's going to be dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that supposed to be an MMO or?
No, it's not supposed to be an MMO. I don't think. If it is, I'm definitely not fucking bothering then.
It's gonna be a Left 4 Dead style squad shooter, a horde shooter, but instead of just having 4 people for some weird reason, you can be up to 12 players fighting a horde of bugs with 4 different
Nice.
classes.
What's the game called?
Starship Troopers Extermination or Extinction. Also, did you know that the bugs in Starship Troopers are an allegory for communists?
Yes.
Which makes the fact.
Ironically, though, that's because Paul Anderson, or was it Paul Anderson? The movie?
You talk. Actually, that wasn't
Well,
intention from the book itself. Intended to make made the arachnids a allegory for communism, but
Oh,
the
okay.
dumbass who made the movie can't tell an allegory or didn't even read the fucking book. So it's Starship Troopers movie is honestly the perfect example of accidental awesome.
Yeah. It's ironic how he was trying to make everybody that was good guy out to look like some sort of authoritarian fascist, and it turns out, yeah, but authoritarian fascism can kind of work.
I mean, in some situations, it's fucking necessary. Like in Warhammer 40k, it's honestly, it's one of the reasons why the Imperium still fucking exists.
Yeah, and to be fair, it actually isn't fascism. It's volunteerism. It's basically forcing people who want to have a say to actually pony up the risk of their own lives for it.
Well, in some planets, but the thing about the Imperium, which is one of the reasons why I love it, is because it's that the Imperium is so large. It isn't just one thing; it is everything. So many different planets, so many ways of handling and doing things. It is ridiculous, and it's
You're
beautiful.
talking about Warhammer now, and I'm still on Starship Troopers.
Oh shit! Yeah, well, Starship
Sorry.
Troopers. Starship Troopers is the liberal power fantasy. Liberal, classic liberal. It's a
In
fucking
terms of
it's a
classical
wet
liberalism, yeah,
dream.
I could see that. Yeah,
Honestly, it's in Starship Troopers. If you remove the super advanced murderous communist insects, Starship Troopers would be the prime fictional world to live in my opinion.
yeah, I'd agree with that. If you could get Starship Troopers with Elon Musk in it,
Ah, wet dream. What?
that would be interesting.
Starship Troopers with Elon Musk.
Well, think about it. How much fun would a guy who wants to colonize Mars have with a light-speed engine?
You're making a very good point, and I like this point. Hey, what if SpaceX is honestly just the first stage?
Here's a better what if for you. What if Elon Musk is actually an alien and SpaceX is just how he's introducing his planet's technology to the rest of us?
I don't mind this at all. Would excuse the square fucking truck?
Oh, God, that thing was ugly. I don't know what he was thinking.
Okay, that I don't hate the truck, but the thing is, the Tesla truck has the same kind of attraction to me as the fucking rebel frigates from Star Wars, from the original trilogies. You know the medical frigates with that one single thin fucking midline, which is absolutely a
Oh
weakness
yeah,
that will cause everyone in the ship to fucking die. Yeah,
yeah.
I tactically I hate the frigate, but design wise, I love it. I can't get enough of it, even if I fucking hate it. It's not
Well, yeah. I
usable.
mean, tactically, you'd want something more like an A-wing, but aesthetically, I'm all about the TIE Interceptor. So
The best ship in Star Wars is actually the Magnificent banking frigate. It is the perfect midpoint, and thanks to its use of droid fighters, it is tactically the best military vessel in entirety of Star Wars. Which is, of course, put me on the point that the CIS is the most powerful and competent, is the best Star Wars faction. If only you remove the fucking
manipulated by a dark force madman. Yeah,
pretty much, and the goddamn Facebook people who on top, because that's literally basically the CIS would have been perfect if not for the Klaus Schwabs in control. So that's their negative, but other than that, they have the best military, they have the best fleet, they have the best ships, they have the best designs. And people say, "Oh, droids are worse than clones, or worse than actual soldiers." Like, dude, there are fucking armies of robots coming for your ass who are who are as cheap as your guns. There are thousands of them, and they're just gonna walk over you and shoot you. I'm sorry, but I'm siding with the Confederacy on this one.
yeah. I I think I would have stood out of it and just joined the Mandalorians, personally.
Unfortunately, the Mandalorians have Bo-Katan, which is the worst fucking character and the worst fucking person in all of Star Wars. I despise Bo-Katan, which now also makes me just despise Mandalorians.
Not fair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the way they presented the Mandalorian culture in the show on Netflix and Disney Prime is just stupid.
Yeah, it's horrible, and just I could go into a large rant about the many reasons I despise Bo-Katan, but I'm just gonna put it like this: Bo-Katan was on the side on the Death Watch
I was
in
just
the
about to say that. I
yeah.
keep waiting for the reveal in The Mandalorian. Oh, it turns out your best friends are actually Death Watch scumbag terrorists.
Yeah, but
Enjoy.
it's not just that, but she was the sister of the ruler of Mandalore, and she was willingly joining in and being part of plots to murder her. And then when her leader died in a honorable duel to the death, which is which is a big deal for Mandalorians,
Yep. Oh,
supposedly.
the guy who was named after a breed of dog. Yep.
Yeah, previously.
Yep.
And he lost. He accepted his death with he actually took it with some
He
decency.
took it
Like,
like a
yeah,
man.
yeah, he
Yeah.
took it like a man. He embraced his death, and the first thing she does, she sullies his memory by being like, "No, you're not a real Mandalorian. I'm gonna lead a resistance now because I'm so brave. Fuck you, Bo."
Yep.
Worst fucking character in Star Wars history. I swear to fucking God.
Yeah, when I heard they were planning to do a Mandalorian series, I thought, oh, please tell me they're going to adapt Aaron Travis's Republic Commando. But no, they didn't.
No, they're making Bo-Katan the one of the better characters. Don't you see? She's so great. She's the real Mandalore. This fucking cunt.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Well, still better than the little girl that had it for a while.
Huh?
What was her name? The one on Rebels? Sabine?
Hey, Sabine is unlimitedly better than fucking Bo-Katan. And she was a crap character.
True. I don't think there were any good characters on Rebels as characters themselves.
Thrawn, definitely Thrawn.
No, even the way they did Thrawn is, I mean, Thrawn in the books is just so complicated.
Yeah, of course
The
he
way
is.
they
But the thing
presented
is,
them.
you can't expect Disney to give you anything good. So
Well,
comparatively to
true,
Disney, Thrawn was a fucking stroke of genius.
true. Also, Cal Skirata, best dad ever.
Cal's what?
Cal Skirata. It's the one of the main characters from the Republic Commando books.
Oh,
He's a Mandalorian who basically takes a squad of clones in as his adopted sons because of the way the Kaminoans are treating them.
huh. Nice.
He also adopts a Jedi.
Adopts a Jedi, huh?
Yep. Well,
Nice.
brings a Jedi into his clan, essentially. Makes him family. So
Yeah.
that was cool too.
Nah, Mandalorians were cool in a way, but then Disney Star Wars
Mandalorians
came.
were badass.
They
you have a
were
Mandalorian who's
badass, yes, but
yes,
not anymore.
fair.
Now they're
But I mean,
absolute fucking jokes of what they were supposed to be.
yeah. Well, I mean, think about it this way: the first Mandalorian who ever saw a Jedi in combat was watching him just bash blaster bolts away from him like baseballs, and went, I can solve that. Parry this, and he goes 12 gauge.
Yeah. Shotgun. How to count? How do you counter blaster fire? Shotgun or flamethrowers?
Yep.
But
Area
again,
effect missiles.
it could have been interesting, but unfortunately, the people in charge of it didn't know what to do with it, and this is something that annoyed me. This annoys me from both Lucas Star Wars and especially Disney Star Wars. How they just fail to use General Grievous properly.
Oh gods.
I mean, Lucas. I can understand why Lucas just nerfed Grievous as much as he did, because he didn't want to risk Grievous and Obi-Wan's duel to overshadow the final duel on Mustafar. I can understand that one. But then when he gave the reins to Filoni just made him a mustache twirling. I'm not gonna finish that. It's like,
he basically turned him into Snidely Whiplash in space.
yeah, I know. What pissed me off in the first seasons was how it's like he does this thing with his hand, rubbing them together. He's so evil. It's like, come on. But then again, there are points where even Clone Wars Grievous was pretty good. They just never allowed him to shine whenever meeting a actual threat. There were points like when he faced off against Eth Koth. Perfect. That was a beautiful scene. It's like, oh, Grievous is a coward because he uses backup and shit. And I just want to point out one thing. Whenever Grievous is fighting a Jedi, notice when he starts using his droids, the command of his droids, he only commands his droids to fire at the Jedis after they cheat and force push him. Until then, Grievous faces off against them on equal footing because the Jedi can enhance their bodies, their physical capabilities, also their instinctual capabilities. Just in any way, Grievous should any living creature isn't able to keep up, but Grievous is able because of his enhancements. But then the Jedi use a trick which he can't counter in any other way but to bring in his firepower. And that happens every time. And the fucking series, every series treats it like, oh, look, Grievous is cheating and evil now. It's like, dude, he's fighting against a bunch of people who can magic push people around.
Yeah, he's fighting wizards, and you expect him not to grab a shotgun?
Yeah, and the power and one of the comics about General Grievous put it out the best. It is he said that the power of his word, and then he commanded a ship to nuke a fucking building full of civilians. Like, yeah, this is the power of my word, his command. That's how he counters the Force, his army. Other than that, if you're willing to face him mano a mano with a lightsaber, he's gonna face you with a lightsaber.
Yeah, no, Grievous's entire species is all about like honor and combat and all that good stuff. I still say, yeah, the Clone Wars 03 was the best Clone Wars, and Shaggy was the best Jedi in
it. Yeah, for as long as he fucking lasted. Made a good doormat.
But here's my point. Here's where they really played Grievous the best. He was fucking terrifying in that show.
Yeah, he was a force of nature there, and I loved it. But Filoni was never a fan of Grievous, so he always just kept doing what Lucas did. It's like, oh, we're just gonna make him useless. And another thing that annoys me, they removed his Eastern Europe accent. I like that accent. Time to abandon ship. And of course, his laughter, his cough. Yeah. His technology is the same that was used to turn Anakin into Darth Vader, but it wasn't perfected, and that's one of the excuses for the cough. But I prefer the excuse that Mace Windu force crushed his fucking chest.
Yeah.
Which was one of the which was the main reason why Grievous was nerfed during the Clone Wars.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, nerfed during the Revenge of the Sith. I mean, fuck. And it makes sense.
Yeah, heaven forbid you should actually carry over story elements from one medium to another.
Yes. Why the hell would you do that? Why would you respect what came before?
Speaking of, have you seen the Dresden Files TV show lately?
I didn't hear anything either of you said. I tried to listen, but I failed miserably.
Go ahead, Bezic.
I was going to say, when we get super rich and buy Star Wars, we're going to take all the so-called new shit, and we're going to throw that out of canon.
Oh yeah, definitely. Revamping the Clone Wars.
Oh, actually, I think that would be.
Then we'll take the prequels and throw them out of canon.
Hey, fuck you.
I think that would also be a mistake. I don't think we should throw anything necessarily completely out of canon. I think we should
sequel trilogy, dude.
Gotta go. The new shit's gotta go.
Yeah, I understand, but I think
what is it? It's like with fucking Mary Sue and the other bullshit.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but I think what we should do is treat those as part of the Infinities line, potential alternate realities.
No, it's gotta go.
Okay,
they don't deserve anything, especially anything Rian Johnson has fucking touched.
Yeah, I was gonna say, much as I'd love to keep Qui-Gon and Darth Maul, if it gets us rid of Rey Sue,
Risu.
Racer, yeah.
No, we're keeping the prequels, but we can change a few things.
Yes, Darth Jar Jar must.
Actually, I didn't.
Jar Jar needs a fucking rebuild.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
well,
I
mean-
don't mind when the jester turns out to be the fucking mastermind. That would be fucking awesome.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we
it
need
would've
some
been
fucking reason that fucking Jar Jar dumbfuck ended up in charge of the goddamn Senate.
I know, or at least could have fucking introduced Plagueis, and that was one of the that's one of the theories I've heard is that Jar Jar Binks isn't just Jar Jar Binks. He is Darth Plagueis, in disguise.
He does
Yeah.
not get to be Plagueis. Darth Plagueis is too cool.
No. I'm supporting the Jar Jar Binks as Darth Plagueis.
Yeah, I like that theory because the idea is that Plagueis had figured out how to transfer his soul.
Yes. And then
Mm,
he
right.
just he pretends to be completely retarded and uses his power to just take over everything. Oh
Chucks it
god.
into a Gungan.
Yeah, it's like I shall take the form that nobody
He's a fucking
expects.
retard.
A Gungan. Fucking Gungans. Oh god, I hate them. But you know what? The one thing I hate less than I hate more than Gungans, Ewoks.
I didn't mind the Ewoks. But I was a kid when it came out, so.
I despise Ewoks. It's like he should have kept. He should have made them fucking Wookiees as originally intended, but no. Had to be cutesy and fucking teddy bears. So teddy bears in space.
Wasn't the big issue there that he couldn't get the budget or he couldn't find enough actors of height to do Wookiees?
No, but he can go around finding enough midgets to pretend to be Ewoks. Sure, buddy.
Well, to be fair, people under 5 feet tall are a lot more common than people over 6.
You know you can easily fake Wookiees, right?
True.
No, he didn't change that out for no other reason but some retarded reason. I don't even know what it is, but
Homie is starting to
it's
look
not
a
even
little
a
bit
good
like
one.
Mel Gibson in Fat Man.
Huh?
I'm liking it.
I like Mel Gibson. A bit crazy, but he's cool.
Speaking of Mel Gibson, apparently his next project is going to focus on the party of Davos. So I'd like to get in before it's a real shame Mel Gibson committed suicide by shooting himself in the back of the head 5 times.
Yeah, dirt.
Yes, it is a shame that.
It would be fucking funny if he just, as the movie starts rolling, he just goes on a scene, just recording. Is like, I have dirt on the Clintons. Reads it up and is like, I'm going now. I will be taking my part to heaven. There we go. Hey guys, have you heard about the new movie coming out, Whale?
No.
No.
It's a movie about a really fat guy. I think he's gonna try to reconnect with his daughter or some shit or something. And its trailer triggered everyone at the right people.
Brendan Fraser?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't seen. I've seen the still for it from Wikipedia, and my God, that must be makeup on Brendan Fraser. Even that big, is he?
Yep. It's makeup. But it is I think it's gonna be one of those more emotional heavy hitter movies. I mean, the trailer was like, shit. I'm not gonna watch
gay
it.
English teacher with severe obesity tries to restore his relationship with his teenage daughter.
Yeah. There are some moments in the trailer which is like, oh shit, I can relate to that in some point. And
Fraser
of
earned a
course,
nomination for Best Actor at the Golden Globes and SAG Awards.
and of course, the wokies see that, and especially the fat quote unquote pride people is like, it is so problematic.
For God's sakes, on the podcast Don't Let This Flop, E.J. Dixon said the film was met with criticism for its use of a prosthetic suit instead of casting an obese actor, with accusations that it, quote, stigmatizes and mocks fat people.
Which you should do.
Oh,
I
God.
think you should
And
do.
yeah, here's another good one. On NPR's culture section, Jacqueline Diaz reported that this criticism extends to detractors, calling the film's premise, quote, inherently dehumanizing.
Oh,
No, obese people
no.
are still people. They're just a lot more of people.
No. You heard it. It's just fat
Hey,
fucks
Disco.
aren't real people. Oh,
Hey, it's Disco.
hey,
Hello,
Disco. Welcome. How long have we been going?
Couple hours?
Yeah, nearly 2 hours.
Nice. Nearly 2 hours.
Correction,
got-
nearly 3 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got nearly 3.
God damn. Huh, I gotten far. Lovely.
Mm.
Do you guys have much to do, or are you willing to do for a little while longer?
I can hang out for a bit.
Yay.
Yeah, I've got nothing else to do.
In
Lovely.
about 10 minutes, I have to shill the shit out of my stuff from today, but
Why
other than that,
why
I'm good.
wait 10 minutes?
Oh, because
Him-
I always wait till they premiere before I shill them out.
Ah, fair enough.
Yes, Trym
And
is
Disco
keeping
thinks you're
Bezic
keeping
up all
Bezic up all night.
night.
What? Beza keeps himself up all night.
It's Trym's fault.
It's the drop bears walking around on his roof.
They're bloody loud, I tell you.
It's all like chlamydia, I tell you. Meth and chlamydia. It does things to a man.
Oh, Lord. What are we going to do with you, Trym?
Pain. That's what we're gonna do.
Am I going to...
I tend to agree, Disco. I don't think Bezic ever actually does sleep. I think he kind of cocoons like a bat from the ceiling for a while, and then cat meows for food or
Excuse
something and gets
you.
up again.
Excuse you, I have a proper coffin as is traditional.
And also an organ that plays every time he moves up from it. Na-na-na. Or even better, Nicolas fucking Cage.
He has a Nicolas Cage that plays no.
No, he doesn't play it. Nicolas Cage is like no.
Just got Nicolas Cage standing next to his coffin.
Yes. What do you think Nicolas Cage is doing between movies? Where do you think Nicolas Cage learned to be a vampire?
Oh god.
Oh, that's
by
one
the
movie
way-
I'm looking forward to.
By the way, Trym,
Hmm?
on the topic of shilling, have you done your job and arranged when we are going to interview the Everard?
I completely forgot about that part.
Oh, for fuck's... Give the man one job.
I was busy, okay? Jesus.
You had one fucking job.
Actually, I have several fucking jobs.
Yeah, but you had one that mattered.
Hey, oh. I
Now,
can't
Bez, be
go
fair,
against that one.
he had one that mattered to you.
And that's all that matters, right?
The world
So,
goes
yeah,
around
that was your
Bessic.
first mistake, Bez. Trusting the task to Trym.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
It
Disco.
was his bloody idea.
Oh,
Hold
Lord.
on, let me go find the receipts where I said, sure, we can do that, but you're responsible for it.
Well, I have been thinking about it though, but it's just that you and Chris have been busy with things, and I've been like, when is a good time to try to do this thing? Because both are, you got shit to do.
I don't know how many times I have to explain this, Trym. I don't have a life. I'm always available.
True, true. And then it's about finding Chris's mood when it fits and when he has the time when he's not chilling himself.
Unfortunately, Disco, I think Trym's out of warranty.
Out of warranty?
Yes.
What?
You motherfucker.
See, you mean it's not too late to return Trym for a refund?
Oh, there's that Disco I know and love.
You'd be lucky if you get store credit at this point.
Fuck you, Arden. So I'll show you store credit.
Excuse me. Oh god.
In other news, we're looking for a new drawing Norwegian troll. Thank you, applications. Oh, dear.
Norwegian art slave.
Yeah, that's my title. That's everything. That's me.
Just says like, could we pay someone to take him? I don't know if the RSPCA has an office in
There we go.
Norway.
Oh god.
Don't mind me, I'm just being spiteful.
Oh, I see.
Let's see. There we go.
That just makes him look more badass.
Time to read books for children.
Actually, on a less retarded
Oh,
note,
okay. Now I'm gonna hurt you.
could you try eyeshadow? Could you try eyeshadow on actually Stormy?
Yeah, actually
That might actually look good.
yeah, it made me realize that.
Just a little.
Let's see. It made
Because
me realize.
I think Stormy will look better with eyeshadow than Ardent.
To be honest, yes.
Disco thinks we should crowdfund somebody to take Trym.
Come on, Jesus.
Oh,
You guys are just
I'm sure-
cruel.
Well, we're still
I have
trying to crowdfund the bastard so he can work on dry land, so it'll actually be available for the 17 projects he's needed for. He's needed for streaming Valheim, he's needed for streaming the Archek, he's needed for Sultans, he's needed for the eventual D&D and Shadowrun campaigns that apparently we're going to run. He's also needed to show up for the bloody book club we need to record.
Well, I think I have the time to join that one this week.
Yes, but I don't know if Bleach does.
Well,
Poor
it's not
Bleach
just
is
me
not
then.
busy trying to make money. Yeah, but Bleach has an excuse.
Oh, come on.
He needs to make money. Your excuse was that you were going streaming with other people.
Look at me, I'm busy. Yeah, I got nothing better to do, so I'm just being fucking childish.
You
Deal
can
with
still
it.
mute him on Discord.
Yeah, mute me on my own stream. That's a genius move.
I could mute him, but unfortunately, chat would still hear him.
Exactly. Ha!
But then we wouldn't have to.
You make an excellent point.
You people are cruel.
It's only because we love you and we want to toughen you up.
I
So,
know.
yeah, we'll stick with that. That'll work.
Yes.
I think Stormy needs to come into chat and teach Trym how eyeshadow works.
Well, this is proof that I don't do eyeshadow. Yeah.
Now, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go on the eyelids, not the actual brow ridge.
No, but that's basically how I do it. I first, and then I can remove.
Oh, you're coming back to right.
Yes.
Never mind, I get it now.
That is just how I work. Overly complicated and unnecessarily so, but hey, at least the result is somewhat decent.
Yes. We just need to teach you tips and tricks so you can skip the bit in the middle and move straight to the awesome result. Oh yeah, that's looking shitload better.
There we go. Thank you.
Yes, I thought that'd look pretty good on.
Yeah, you're right.
Stormy the
Look
Night.
far better on her than it did on me.
That's not saying much. So does the camera.
Well, that's fair. Hey.
Let's see.
That's the show.
Yes. Turns out that making content's good for your channel, isn't it, Arnott?
Yeah.
Funny fucking thing, huh?
Let's see. Should we try with an overlay or something? What do you think?
There is added in the list of crazy amounts of
That was good.
channels.
Let's see. Oh, I hate having this nipples.
Disco's like making content. You suffer from the same problem as as these guys.
Yeah,
Disco.
she has a life.
Too busy trying to make money.
Disco has this
Yeah,
issue. It's called having a life.
No,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
let's
sure
go
it's
waste our
called.
time
I'm pretty
doing
sure
that.
it's called working far too much.
That too.
She says she should have more time soon. Actually, going to be some changes.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I hope they're all good changes.
I think so. A bright
Because
future ahead.
it would be if we could ever get Disco and Trym to be available at the same time.
And Bleach. He's
and
also at
Bleach,
folks.
and Bleach. We've definitely got to kidnap Bleach.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've noticed that content creation is not unlike running a D&D group. Generally extremely difficult.
Oh.
Get everybody together at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, it is now 4:30, and therefore time for me to go shilling.
You weird half-hour time zone peoples.
Let's see. Red fingernails. I think I could do that.
I'd just be careful with where that gun's pointed at it.
Yeah, actually was hanging over here, a bit more to the left, let's just say that.
Prime just heading off to bed.
Good
See
night,
you
Good thing
later,
I
Prime.
Prime.
trust my woman, that's all. Later, Prime.
You tried so hard to avoid drawing the fingers, didn't you, Trym?
Yes. I tried to make it sort of I don't know what kind of thing, so I went for sort of like a relaxed fist,
Yeah.
half open fist. And yes, I
Yeah,
have held.
not
I
bad.
did use my own hands for reference on that one.
We can tell that they're a bit manlier than might be accurate to real life.
I know. I'm really bad at
But
drawing women.
at least at least they're in scale to something.
Wait, so you're saying I did it right? Fuck!
Well, it's better than you normally do. There are some issues.
That
but we'll
wasn't
ignore
meant to
those.
happen. My duty is to butcher everything I do. Let's see. At least don't mention the perspective word, and we should be fine.
Yeah, you surprisingly haven't managed to fuck that up too
What?
badly.
No! My thing! My thing! Of course, I did fix that. I did fix the perspective on the seat after a while. That was purely to just fuck you off, okay? Oh man.
So what is Ardent shilling now when he gets around to it?
Okay, what was the original use of the word shilling, by the way? Because something tells me what had a previous meaning before becoming like recommendation and commercial.
Well, a shilling used to be a type of coin that existed in Britain.
I actually think oh wait. When I think about it, I think some Scandinavian countries had shillings too.
Maybe. But it used to be approximately 12 pence. Yes, it used to be 12 pence.
Oh.
But interestingly, the original pence, which is something like what is it? It's like 240 pennies or something. Hold on, I need to look this up because I've never lived in non-decimalized bollocks. But the original ratio of pennies to pounds far better because you could actually divide by fucking 3.
I prefer knock instead, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah, 240 pennies. You can actually divide that by frigging 3.
Ooh.
Unlike fucking decimals where you can never divide by 3.
You're speaking math, and I'm just gonna nod and smile.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dividing by 2 and 3 isn't that hard.
It's math. It's hard. Unless people owe me money, specifically me money, it's impossible.
Okay, so Ardent's looked it up, and a shill, one who acts as a decoy for a gambler, auctioneer, etc.
Ah. Huh.
So the verb act as a shill is attested by 1914. So it looks like it died out and then came back.
Yeah,
For a bit.
sort of like a bundle of sticks in England.
Look, it just bumming one of those means two entirely different things between England and America.
Oh man. Bumming is still a word used. Pretty fun.
Just like smoking one means two entirely different things.
Oh yeah. uh, Hype man.
Yes.
Well, that kind of works still today, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the
Kinda
things
does.
I've done a few times in Skyrim is create a character called Talos Stormcrown and stand next to Heimskr so he can act as my hype man. He can shill for me.
Oh dear.
Oh
Let me
boy.
tell you the power of Talos Stormcrown, Born of the North. Yeah, I've heard it a few hundred times.
I like the guy. I like Skyrim. It's a good fucking game. I kind of wish there was a online component to it so you could multiplayer with people. That'd be fucking awesome.
There is a multiplayer mod, as I understand. I don't know if it's stabilized or not.
Yeah, that's the thing
There
that I wish
is
was
definitely a multiplayer mod, but I know nothing about it because Skyrim just bores me.
I genuinely like Skyrim.
Yeah, of the games that I play, which is completely, well, 3 now that I've added golfing with friends. Yeah, of the 3 games I play, 2 of them are GTA 5 and Skyrim. So I play old games. I don't really care for the newer stuff, and generally these are the ones I enjoy. I do
Yeah.
want to try one of the Fallout series, and I can't decide between New Vegas or 4.
New Vegas.
New Vegas.
Okay. And I think I've got a
Does
Far
that
Cry
tell
on
you?
my I think I've got a Far Cry on my list as well. I think it's 5.
Hey, it's a far cry from.
Oh, Far Cry 5 is somewhat acceptable.
Far
Okay.
Cry 5 is pretty cool, and it also has one of the best songs. Keep your rifle by your side.
Yes, that's
Yep.
actually half the reason I want that one.
I love how they tried to write the song, like the song is, it demonstrates the evil people. No.
Oh.
This sinful life ain't made for us. I love it.
Well, one of these days we need to do some Sultan's a cappella stuff. Kidnap Crow for
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you guys.
kidnap Monkey as well. I reckon Monkey's voice would come in handy.
Yeah. The monkey makes a gnosis.
Is Disco a singer?
I don't know.
She can do
Okay, but
the high-pitched one.
We can do some
think-
Beatles stuff, and she can play the Yoko. No, she'll get mad at me.
Disco may be willing to stab you in the back, but she's far less insane than that.
Fair point.
Besides, Disco would be more likely to stab you in the throat to watch the life bleed out of your eyes than stab you in the back.
Yeah,
Also
she
true.
is a short person of standards.
Also, she's far more likely to whip a cat at my face.
Basically.
I mean,
Or George Kill will be the last thing I hear.
it is an effective means of self-defense. Just whip a cat out of someone's face.
It'll work.
Oh Lord. Let's see. Let's go. I just need to check something quickly here. Let's see. All right. Oh, by the way, have you heard that there's going to be a Hellraiser movie coming out?
Oh, not another movie.
Yeah, it's going to be called Hellraiser, and it turns out Pinhead is going to be diverse. Whammons.
Oh joy.
Uh,
He was Cenobites and shit.
Yeah, though of course Cenobites were okay, but again, Berserk took the concept of Cenobites, added a mixture of crack cocaine, methamphetamine, several other illicit substances, and a solid dose of eldritch horror, and made it better. So what I'm trying to say, in a long-winded way, is that go watch Berserk. It's fucking amazing. Go read it. Do it. Do it.
Say do it now.
Do it. Do it now. Put that cookie down.
Get to the chopper. Wait, what?
To the chopper.
And that's what they said during the no. It involves ice picks though. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Da, 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 da.
It's something totally different in Pinochet's Argentina. I mean,
Fuck! Now I have that have the Far Cry song in my head again.
oh well. Be
Get
worse.
your rifle by your
Get
side.
the Barney theme.
Barney? I actually never watched Barney, so I can't be infected
Oh.
with that shit.
That's okay. Something by the Wiggles, maybe? I don't know.
Wiggle, wiggle. Let's see.
Okay, gents, I'm actually going to step out at this point. I have to go and get some food into me.
All right, dude.
And,
All right. So,
Thank you for
I
joining,
have
man.
to take a nap. Yeah, I have to take a nap in preparation for the Shades of Dominion tonight.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I will shill that channel before I leave.
Good.
yeah.
And
Just
for
remember,
those of
Adam,
you who are still
now
listening
you,
and wondering what it is, it's actually a tabletop role-playing game based off of Magic the Gathering, where you can take a set of cards or a specific card and turn it into a spell.
It's pretty intuitive, and I want to join one day. I just need to find proper time. Sorry about that.
Just checking. I do believe he's changed his channel name to the Shade Master rather than leaving it as Shades of Dominion.
I think one of his channels got eaten by Caesar.
Yeah,
Devoured.
he lost. What was the one he lost this time? Oh goodness.
Storm and Mormon?
Yeah, no, that one's still up.
Oh. Literal burner
yeah.
accounts. Poor guy.
Oh, the one he had before. Yes. Carnal Conservative. There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
So anyway, folks, in the chat now is the link for the Shademaster channel. You will be able to find the Shades of Dominion role-playing game stream through that. And that will be, I believe he wanted to start early tonight, which is 7:30 Newfoundland time, if I recall correctly.
What is that in?
So I am going to step out now, get some food, get an hour's nap, and get ready for that.
Have fun, dude. Thank you for joining.
No worries, man. Thanks for inviting me.
And
You guys
time,
have a
dude.
good day.
Bye.
Bye, man.
I'm starting to get really close to being done, so if you're okay with Bessic, I'm planning on see if I can just storm through this one.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Hey. Get it? Storming through it. Stormy eyes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. So we're doing Sultans on Saturday, right?
As always, yes, sir.
Lovely. This time I'll be able to join from beginning to end.
Oh, very nice.
And apparently I only have 10% left of battery power, so I gotta really speed this shit up.
Wow. Hopefully we can get get it finished before then. But it's very, very close. But hey, at least Stormy now has a picture that she can point to and go, Ardent, you need to match this.
Yes. And soon she'll just point on her arm and Ardent match.
Ardent, you've already got the arm muscle, but I now require you to have these chiseled six-pack.
Dun it, dun it.
I I assume Arden has the arm muscles if he's because he's playing with wood like that usually gets you there.
I hope he switches hands. Oh, lowbrow humor. How I love thee.
Indeed.
I mean, people say it's low-hanging fruit. I'm the kind of guy who will bend down and pick up fallen fruit. I make effort to make it bad.
Well, hey, sometimes things are set up so well that it'd just be insulting not to hit it.
Exactly. You gotta honor the effort.
Yeah, just be rude not to.
Yeah. You know,
When things like that are set up, it'd just be rude not to knock them down.
Yeah. Though I am after I finish this one, I am going to dedicate time and finish the Halo one so we can get to doing the Halo stream, you and me.
Yes, we definitely need to do some Halo streaming because we don't need other people for that shenanigan.
No.
Which is one of the reasons that we elected to do it as just 2-player co-op, because some of the games I think are up to 3 or 4, but a lot of them are only 2, and 2 just means we don't need to do scheduling. It can just be whenever we're available.
Exactly. We're getting close now, boys.
Yes. Very good, very good, very good.
Let's see.
It's been a long time since I've played some Halo. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, likewise. It's just that this one, though, it's probably going to be one of the most detailed in terms of having a lot of stuff in it kind of drawings I'm going to do. I think it's going to be able.
Lots of flood.
Yeah, I think it's actually going to be able to match, while not be as detailed as the one I made for Discordia's channel. It's gonna be almost as much in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Ooh, those eyes are looking good.
Thank you. Subtlety does the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also, a friend of me and a friend, we're actually gonna try a thingy in the future. This year, coming year.
Outstanding.
Yes.
The fuck's a thingy?
He is going to try and make some stories, and I'm gonna draw some illustrations to them. This is gonna be some simple things, though.
Yes, very nice.
He's gonna see if he can make a small business out of that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and also it's training for me to, art faster, do better.
Yes. Oh, well, that's that's the thing. Hopefully, we can get you enough income on the side that you can work from land.
Yeah, get
nice.
me enough income on the side so I no longer have to go on the boat, meaning that I'll get so much income on my side, it'll be my primary income.
Well, that's it. Once we get that changed, you'll have the spare time that you can build your online presence.
Yes, which would be
Speaking of
awesome.
Trym's online presence, where is the YouTube studio? Because I want to see how well the time lapses are going. Because that did surprisingly well for one of your simpler artworks.
Yeah. I have no idea why, but hey, I appreciate it.
Well, that's it. Where are we at?
So it seems like doing weird, monstrous creatures is the way to go. Who knew? I need more weird dreams.
Yeah. Let's see. The 5-minute video got 57 views and 6 likes. The short got 107 views and 9 likes.
Whoa. And that's the Sewer Eye one, right?
Yes, that is Sewer Eyes.
Damn. That is literally just from a dream of mine.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you, man.
Hey, I had a weird fucking dream tonight as well.
I don't know if you will be out. I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but the birds are awake. Ooh, who dinged? Who do we have?
Who's here?
Hey, it's Tosty. Hello, Tosty.
Hey,
Hello.
Swede. We're live.
Yeah, you're still live. Okay, good.
Yay.
Yeah, we're just gonna jump in and check if you were still live just before because I just remember like, oh wait, they were live before. Maybe I should check before I come in and say anything unsociable.
The
Just
typical.
before you come in screaming gamer words at the top of your lungs.
He is the
Hell
elven
yeah.
Swede. He knows only the true words of the world. Oh.
Yes. How are you, Tossy Man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Very good, very good.
Bit bored, so I was like, okay, I'll go to my backup bitches.
That's the one way to look at it. Rich fucking furry Swede.
Wow.
Hey, you're the one who said you were one first, okay? I'm
Just because you're not a minority in the eyes of the people.
Or that my parents weren't smart and took out autism thingy, whatever it was. Yours did.
Hell yeah. No, it's the life insurance.
Ah, there you
I
go.
didn't even know life insurance worked that way.
Me either.
Also, hi Discordia, I see you in chat there. How are you? Yeah.
Hey, I haven't done the Game Awards thing in a year. I've been a good boy, Disco. I've been a good boy.
I call fucking bullshit.
In
That is
private, I say whatever the hell I want, but on stream,
Oh.
I've been a good guy.
Oh, okay, on stream. You said it on stream?
Well, right before and right after stream. And once I thought Basic was done streaming, so I said I said one just for the sake of haha funny. But unfortunately, fortunately, Basic had just managed to click the off button, but it was almost captured. Though Basic did one on me in return a few months ago.
Yes, Trym made the fatal mistake of saying, "Okay, and we're done with the stream."
Well, that's his fault.
Hey,
It is your fault.
but why is it always my fault? But whenever they do the other, it's not their fault. Come
Well, did Besek say the stream was over?
on. Yeah, he did. I don't remember,
Did
but
he?
I'm gonna say yes.
Did it? Oh, okay. Well, then you don't know, fucking liar.
Fuck you.
Potential liar, because it could be true.
Yes, exactly.
Bye,
Potential.
Discordia. Have a good one.
Bye, Disco. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, this guy.
Oh, nice having her
Must
back.
be getting late over in Europe.
Yeah, it's
Nice to say.
That's not that late.
Well, it's not.
Well,
late,
yeah,
late.
it's 9 o'clock.
It's normal people late, not internet people late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Normal people, definitely.
normal people. Fucking normal people.
Allegedly normal. Oh, it's Homie to know me.
Yeah, and his missus.
Ooh.
Yeah, Arden's got some work to do to live up to that picture now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Almost done, actually. Ooh, okay, that's not too shabby.
Yeah.
Now, just need to do the shirt and the eyes.
Well, your drawings are not too shabby, so
Thank you.
makes sense.
Yes.
All right.
It would be weird if your skill were shabby or your skills were not shabby and you drew something shabby.
Well, this is
Yes,
going to be a
he-
tattoo.
I'm
I'm not going to use any
He's very
backgrounds.
talented, but we just still need to ship him off to art school to learn some technical things.
Yeah, but what if I drop out of art school? Do you really want to take that chance?
I will bloody well clockwork orange you in the lecture hall while you get taught about fucking
Okay,
perspective.
fine. Anything but the fucking droplets. Jesus. Oh, well, and I am done, and I still actually have a few percentages of power left. Hell yes!
Awesome.
Went from finishing line art to finishing the whole damn thing on 3.5 hours.
That's pretty solid work.
Yeah. Man, me finding airbrushes all by myself did a lot to help that.
Oi!
What? No?
Oi!
What? Nothing.
Basic, let him have this.
The thing is, so he recommended airbrushes. I had completely forgotten that brush actually existed. Oh, that was fun. Well, Stormy Ice, are you happy with the results? If she's still here?
Oh my god, I have something amazing to show you later.
Oh, yeah.
After stream, that is.
Game Award time. What?
Allegedly.
Oh, I knew it. Alright, then I am concluding this commission. it is done. I'm glad you like it. I'm sending it over to you after the stream so they don't see the intricacies of people because I got a few private numbers in this thing. Lovely. Well, Besek, anything you want to say before we close the stream? Hopefully nothing that gets me banned, you know, because you too have a hope for this channel's future.
Yes, I do have a few things to say. Don't forget to go check out the time lapses on the art check if you haven't done so already. Don't forget that Sultans will be going live at 2 p.m. London time on Saturday. You should also go check out the audiobook I released recently,
which is pretty damn good. Gonna be gonna be honest.
Thank you,
Hey,
sir.
Oneness. Hey, Venice. Nice seeing you, man.
Yes, so the audiobook is The Republic of the Future or Socialism and Reality by Anna Bowman Dodd, which is a horrifically accurate view of what a socialistic country would look like from the perspective of a woman in the late 1800s.
Or as I like to call it, a vision of hell.
Yes. Socialism, hell, what's the difference?
Yeah, honestly, that's true. Well, and with that, I just want to... and with that, I want to say thank you for joining. Glad you like it, Stormy. Thank you, everyone who's been joining me, and thank you, Besic, for sticking out with me. And thank you, Tulsa, for dropping in at the end. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and you'll see the time-lapse of this eventually. Sometime between now and the return of Jesus Christ. Bye-bye, everybody!
Bye, everybody!
Love you.
You too.